What up? Hood evening, everybody. Welcome to episode 29 of Fired Up and Furious. Episode 29. Here we are. Once again, a big shout out to everybody that tuned in for the week to on the channel. We had the Furious Friday, the Club X, the Dance from Home Halloween special. Thanks for everybody tuning in for that. It was definitely a crazy weekend. Being a Halloween weekend, it was different for most of us DJs, obviously, because we're usually DJing in a club, in a venue, somewhere. So it's very different. But it was great to putting together, a show for Halloween. So that was kind of cool. Morning wake up show. It just keeps going and going. And the growth on that is awesome. So thanks to you, everybody, for tuning in to Morning Wake Up Show that goes every Monday, starting at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Keeping that locked. And thank you to everybody at Furious Zone. I think this week we went over 3,100 followers. So and we're still going. So big shout out to everybody there. Isolator Beats, I see you. Thanks for tuning in. Right, Lil, let's bring in the co-host. What's up? Let's start off with 360. 360. How are you? Oh my God, you're close. There you go. What's up? How are you?
What's up, everybody? Happy November.
Right. Oh my God, it is November.
Mm-hmm.
How are you? How are you?
I'm doing great.
You had a very busy weekend.
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna have a busy week too.
Oh my gosh, you were just talking about I don't want to stream too much, but you're like everywhere now.
Oh yeah. Well, no, I cut down. I was supposed to do 3 streams on Friday, and then I reduced it to 1, and then I moved it over. So I shifted schedules. So so I don't wear myself thin. I don't want to burn out. You know what I mean?
Well, that's because you are in demand. Speaking of in demand, guess who's in demand?
Savo?
No.
Rage?
The guy with the famous twerk video is in demand. Here he is, DJ Rage. There he is.
Oh my gosh, are you freaking serious? What an intro.
Right there. The guy with the twerk video.
Oh man, I missed it.
How
you didn't see it? Okay, good.
I can send it to you.
No, I saw it.
Oh, you did see it.
I saw it.
Gosh, I'm embarrassed now.
All right.
I am so embarrassed.
Yo, shout out to my next co-host, my man Savo. He made that hood morning emo, and it's getting blown up everywhere. Savo, what up, man?
What it do?
What's up? What's good with you?
Man, it's a crazy week, man. I voted. Did you guys vote? I said that on purpose so that everybody be like, "Oh yeah, I did." Yep.
Oh, you can't see that. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, I got my sticker too because I haven't figured out where I'm gonna put it yet.
The line was crazy, man. That's okay.
I did it at home and then sealed it and signed it and dated it and then dropped it off at the library. I mean, it took me 2 seconds. Mm-hmm. You feel me?
That's the business drop off.
It took me longer to get my temperature taken and put on disinfectant than it did to drop that joint off. You feel me?
Go do it.
I see Baby Yoda in the back, though. Ooh. Man,
oh, yeah. Oh, your Baby Yoda?
My Baby Yoda. I don't even call it Mandalorian. I was like, oh, Baby Yoda season 2 starting.
It did. It started this week, so there's more Mandalorian stuff coming, man. Shout out to J-Dub, who's killing the game. My boy, Jeremy Worth. So I'm excited about that. Cinema Sundays. Don't forget this Sunday on the block. We're going to be reviewing Mandalorian and a bunch of other shit. And then we'll be watching, we'll be doing an Amazon watch party on the block, on the Blizzard.
Dude, we doing promo time already.
Promo time.
Hey, speaking of promo, we got this guest. He got like mad guests on the show. Tweak Music Tips, right? DJ, producer, remixer, mixing engineer. He's an experienced A&R rep. He probably makes great pancakes too. I don't know. He's got all kinds of accolades. So
what does pancakes have to do with it?
I mean, he's got all kinds of accolades. He probably makes great pancakes. I just want to add that in there. My man COVA, what up, man?
COVA.
Do you make great pancakes or no?
I think my girl would have to disagree. She'd be like,
oh,
pancake. That's why I help her to make them all the time.
Oh my God.
Thank you. Appreciate that. What's up, everybody?
That was fucking
What's
funny.
up?
Pancakes.
I spit my water out. I was like, oh,
Oh my god.
that was good.
Oh my god. What's up, man? I'm like, you be having like mad guests on your show, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Yeah, it's been a journey, man. It's funny because we started this in January pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
It was kind of my passion project. I started on Tuesday. I was like, oh, I'm gonna introduce all kinds of like producers I know and stuff. And we got a couple like good ones and stuff, but a lot of people wouldn't really mess with me because they didn't know me for interviewing. So, you know, think about it now. That's a new title, a new comment to your name. So they're like, I'm not messing with this guy. So they, you know, most of them swerved me, but
they swerved you.
Yeah, curved, swerve, whatever you want to use. Which one you use? Yeah, they'd be like, yeah, we're not available. 2020, and then all of a sudden, pandemic came, and then things started to change. So
then all of a sudden they were available.
Yeah, but another thing too. So March came, and then the pandemic came, and then I started a Wednesday show just out of necessity because my boy was doing some really cool OBS stuff. And then we added that, and then we did a State of the Union on Friday, which was like just kind of about COVID all over the country. You know what I mean? And then before I knew it, it was like the 7th episode of that State of the Union, and my homie's like, "Yo, man, you need to keep doing this." And
yeah.
Why?
I remember that episode. I was watching. That was on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you started out on Facebook. This show started on Facebook, right?
Correct. We started.
Yeah. Because I remember watching that. I think you had Audio One on one of your shows, right?
Yep.
Audio One was.
And I think that's how I first met both of you. Was through Facebook on one of the earlier ones and shit. I think, or my first exposure to pause on the exposure. Goddamn pause. You know. But yeah, man. Yeah. So every person we have on the show, the first question we ask is like every superhero has an origin story. What is your origin story, man?
So my family's of Chilean descent. Chilean from Chile. Yeah.
I didn't know they had Chileans in New York. No, I'm just kidding.
Yo, it's like Narnia. They always tell me like, yo, in the Bay, they got a bunch of them. And then there's never just like New York. The only Chileans I know are my cousins, and that's it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Nah, so that I was born here. I went back there until I was 5. I went like months old, came back, and I remember just looking at radio. My dad gave me a radio, and I was like, whatever the hell's coming out of that, that's what I want to do. And I was 6, and then that was it. And then I never did anything with music until I was 19. So I kind of fast forward. You like how I backtracked and went?
Yeah. I'm trying to keep Back to the Future going on. I'm like trying to.
Yeah. So then at 19, I went to school in the city for at the time they didn't have production school, so I went for audio engineering. I hated it, and I came out a DJ. I didn't even record. I was like, what the hell? I am micing some bands. So then
it was just micing some bands.
Yeah, it was like micing bands, and it was like, this is how you track a guitar. And I was like,
oh my god.
Yeah, so there was none of that. So I came out a DJ, and then 3 months later I started spinning. I got my gear. I was harassing a friend of mine who so there's a spot near us. It's literally overlooking the city. The only thing that separates the Hudson River. And my friend used to have a spot, like a really dope spot where he DJ'd. And I'd be like, yo, let me DJ. And he's like, dude, you just got your turntables. He's like, literally, you just got your turntables. And then 3 months later, the guy who did hip hop got fired. So it was mainly like a house club, and then they had like a hip hop set, half hour. And then they got me in there. So I got to kind of do it. I trained wreck a lot, but I learned about programming really fast. Mm-hmm. And then that was it, man. And that was the road to it. Can we give a couple shout outs really quickly? Because I see.
Go ahead.
Oh, man.
K Bonics, what's up, family? Darth Vader, what up?
Bonics.
Is that him? Is that it?
Yeah, it is K Bonics and Darth Vader, man. I'm laughing because
I see one of my favorite DJs ever, Victoria Rawlings. What's up, Victoria?
What up, everybody? What up? Oh, you got a raid coming in, bro.
Where's this raid coming? Oh, who's
that raid?
Oh shit!
Hold on.
With the sound effects, you like the
sound Amani Experience. Shout out to the Amani Experience for the raid. Look at that.
We have 88, y'all.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go. Let's go.
Go.
Are those your people, Amani Experience?
Oh yeah. He's on the show all the time, like supporting. Big shout out to him, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Big shout out to Amani Experience.
Thank you.
Where's the? I guess all the mods are right now on this show.
Yeah, man. Welcome Raiders. Welcome Raiders. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome Raiders. For real.
I'll mod myself. I'll just mod myself.
This
Marcy, baby, where are you?
Yeah, This is the DJ Furious 619 show, and co-host Fable, DJ Rage Online and 360. Welcome, everybody.
This is the COVA show for the
This
next
is the
2 hours.
COVA show for sure.
Yeah, don't.
This is-
Yeah, it's not about us anymore.
This is
bro.
the Fired Up and COVA show.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah, but welcome, you guys. Thanks. You know, Twitch is not Twitch without the chat and without you guys being here. We could do this all day in Furious's garage, but having you guys here is the most important part. So thank you very much.
Yeah, welcome Raiders, man. Welcome everybody, yo.
Raiders, if you guys haven't watched DJ Furious' show, man, it's really, really good. You guys got to tune in every Monday, 7
nice.
p.m. Eastern time, 10 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you guys.
No, vice versa. 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern.
See, that's my East Coast coming in.
Yeah.
No, you see, if you speak East Coast, that's fine, because remember, analytics says East
That's
Coast.
right.
Yo, look, Amani Experience. What up, Kobo? We gotta get you on the Twitch. Nice.
Look at that.
Well, yo, Amani Experience. Listen, I will definitely be on. You just let me know, my brother. I appreciate you.
Shout out to Amani Experience, man. Y'all appreciate the raid, man. Appreciate the raid.
Thank you for
We
Perfect,
got
yeah.
DJ Eyes here, DJ Fudge,
Yeah, look at
DJ
that.
Miss Classy,
Yeah.
welcome
Yeah,
everybody.
going down.
Nerd Chris, just Jane
Oh shit.
22.
Like, yeah, let me hit this follow.
But
Let me hit this follow on Amani Experience. Thank you
Yeah.
for that.
Amani,
Hit that
Better
follow.
mix.
everybody,
I'm gonna hit that subscribe right now while I'm on his channel.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
You
Man,
know?
I'll get my sound effects.
Oh, that's what we need.
I know, yeah, my laptop's not hooked. I gotta set that up. My bad. See, I guess I have the mic, but I don't have the sound effects.
What we need.
You know.
I'm gonna
Let me
go
switch it. What we need?
Right? Yeah, go ahead, 360. Go ahead.
Rewind.
Go. You can do.
Well, let me go cue it up.
You can do the Chris cut for us. Go ahead, do the Chris cut. Yeah.
Let's give the shout outs really quickly. Let's go through them real quick.
Yeah, there you go.
Bettina153, that's the mod. What's up? How you doing? The
What's
mod
up,
over there.
Bettina?
Hi Eve, what's up? DJ Valdemix, what up? Gainsbound, what's up? Chanel B,
Gaines
what up?
Bond.
Oh, is it Gainsbound? Oh,
Yeah.
Gainsbound, like James Bond. Got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Great name. DJ Chanel B, what's up? Gainsbound, you know what? You get a free T-shirt just for being cool like that. I like that.
Ooh, look at that. Free T-shirt.
They don't call me Cova Winfrey for nothing. Let's go. DJ
Cova Winfrey. Oh my gosh, we hitting that Cova Winfrey.
DJ Q, the mixologist, what's up? Oh, there it is.
I could only
Nice.
do it once. I can't.
Nice.
Kool-Aid, what up? 619. DJ Daz and Jay. Oh. New Jersey in the building. What up? Sunshine
Oh
Bliss.
my God.
What up? Big Style Sounds. We see you, brother. Sabo AAO. That's you.
That's
That's me, man.
We can shout him out.
That's me. I was giving love to Victoria. Like, she's legit one of my favorite DJs. She DJs all vinyl. She be going ham.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, let's look into Victoria in the show then. Let's go, man.
Yo, let's do it.
Yeah,
DJ
Victoria's one of my favorites too. So.
Victoria, you hear that? We coming for you.
Shout out to Victoria.
Let's go. We getting you on the show, man. Let's go.
DJ Fudge, what's up? Dulcera, what's up? DJ I7, what's up? DJ Miss Classy, what up? Amani,
That's what's up, man.
All right, cool. Just Jane 222, we see you. All right.
So if you're just now joining us, we was asking Cova about his superhero origin story. So and he was telling us how he went to engineer school and they told him like, nah, man, I ain't plugging these guitars no more, man. I'm done plugging your guitars, man. There's got to be more to this. I'm out.
That was so whack, man. I finished, but my mom was real upset because I she was like, go to college, and I was like, but I'm gonna do this music thing, and she was like, no, you're not. And I tried it, but I came out of DJ, which was good. Then I went back to production real fast. We put out our first. So at the time I made like $8 an hour. Everybody remembers that when you ain't make no money. And,
Yeah.
And I worked like part time, and I used to call out a lot. And I bought. I bought Kanye sampler. It wasn't because of Kanye, pre-Kanye, but the ASR 10. It was like $3,600, and I was so broke. I somehow got my hands on a manual, and I used to go to the. I put it on layaway. It's the old school.
Oh, layaway.
Layaway in a long time. We're at the Radio Shack or what?
No, it was like some music store. So I used to go every day with the manual, and I would play with this sampler. I would drive my ass 45 minutes to the place, and the guy finally one day was like, "Dude, you're like dropping $20, every week." He's like, "You're never gonna get this thing." So I paid like half, and then they let me get it. and then
Oh, nice.
he let me take it home and pay the rest. And then we ended up making a bootleg, man. I went to a record store, told this kid at the record store, like, yo, I'm gonna make a record. And he was like, yo, I just bought an SB 1200, which was another $3,600 piece. And he was like, I'm gonna make a record. And we're like, let's make one together. And we made this bootleg that the guy at the record store was cool with the biggest DJ in New York, which was on Hot 97 at the time. Hot 97 was more open format, and it was like a house record. And we made it. It took us 30 days, and then he gave it to him, and my man started opening up with it. So that record blew up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's a white label pressing guy came up to us, was like, yo, I'll give you $1,500. So I did what any smart person would do, that got half of that, the $750. I went and bought another ASR 10, so I was more in debt.
Wow.
So now I had one half paid, another one that was half at another store or whatever, and then we hustled from that. And then after that I did like 6 or 8 records that were terrible and they bombed. So it was like a lucky first one, but was good. I mean, I learned a lot in the process, but that first one blowing up was a big deal because it kind of opens your eyes to like, oh shit, this really could happen.
What was the name of that record?
Ooh, so man, I'm gonna date myself now, but
go do it.
Yeah,
date yourself, do it.
Better you than us, homie. Better you than us.
If one of y'all got it in the chat, how about this? I'm looking for the record. If y'all give me the record, I literally would pay money for this. So it was a TK Maria, but at the time they were doing all the freestyle stuff. They were doing house remixes. So we did a terrible house mix to it. But at the time it was pre-mashup. So it was between a mashup and a remix.
What's that? TK Maria?
Yeah, so we did
Let me go dig in DJ Rage's stash that he keeps in my studio because he doesn't want to pay for fucking storage. So let me go dig in here and I'll just give it to you. Even though it's his, I'll just give it to you.
That's what I'm talking about. It's called the House of Style EP. We did an EP. And that was a song that tricked. Yeah, that's dope.
Yo, man.
So that's funny. But so that was it, man. And that's when it started. And after that, I went to college. Majored in communications, and then I tried radio, but I hated it. And then
why'd you hate it?
It's too much politics. Too much.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, too much politics, and then they handcuff you. You can't play this. You can't play that.
Yep, you're like
Rage,
this.
Savo, speak on that. Dude. They can speak in that. They can speak in that for hours, man.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna start, bro.
I got suspended so many times.
You
know, but I did it. I played records that I wanted to play, but
I
know what you mean. I totally know what you mean.
And I just did college radio, so I couldn't even imagine like commercial. And then I was gonna intern, and then I started interning for a label. And when I interned for a label, I was like, "This is it. This is my dream." And then I ended up getting a job. I'm like fast forwarding real fast, but I ended up getting a job at a record label. But I did the CD library. It was like 300,000 CDs, and I would file them. So I was a CD librarian, I guess you could say. It was like that was another $8 an hour job. But I had my degree in audio engineering, so I would go to the studios to pick up the CDs, and I'd be kicking it with the guys.
Did you plug in guitars there or what?
No guitars. These guys were doing R. Kelly. They were doing R. Kelly. They were doing Missy Elliott. They were doing Genuine. They were doing who else were they doing? Man, they were doing some guy did Bruce Springsteen. Like these were OG vets. One guy did my mentor. Shout out to him, Tony May, Al Green, Diana Ross, and Tito Puente.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and these guys were crazy. And I would just be around them, and they're like, "What's that? What's that? What's that?" And then I knew a lot of things, so they were like, "What are you doing in the CD library?" So they used to talk to the people at the labels, like, "Yo, you got to hire this kid. Like he's, he may not know a lot. He's young, but he's got a lot of passion." So then I ended up getting my job in special markets, and I basically did like all the CD compilations. So I did urban and dance. I became in charge of that after a while. So, and that was it, man. Then I was hooked. I was doing remixes. I was at the label. I was like, this is the best thing ever. And then Sony and BMG merged. Half the jobs went away. I lost my job, and then we had to pivot again.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that's the music industry.
Yeah, that's for real. How big is your CD library at home? How many CDs you got in storage?
Well, no, so I got rid of all that. I moved many times, and and I actually for Sandy, I had a place that I had a new place, and it was literally right across from the river. And when Sandy went, it flooded my basement all the way to the ceiling.
Oh,
damn!
I lost all my collection. All my collection.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that was tough. But yeah, man. So I don't have anything left. I digitized everything, and I mean, it is what it is. So, but yeah, no, man. It was really cool. It was a great run. I learned a lot of shit from a lot of people, a lot of really cool people. Funny story. I was at the studio, and this guy was retiring, this old guy, and I never kicked it with him. And I was like, "Yo, who did you work for? Like, what did you do?" And he says, "I don't know. You ever hear this little guy named Elvis? This guy did Elvis records."
Are you serious?
Wow.
Yeah, man. So that's what I'm telling you. Like, it was one of those things where I was just so blessed to be around so many talented people. And like I said, I was never the smartest guy in the room or the most talented, but I was always, they saw that I just wanted to do it and I was going to immerse myself in it. And they were really, really gracious to always, like kind of take me under the wing, tell me the big bro talk, like, yo, don't do that. Don't
Yeah.
do that.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So they were.
But that's how you succeed, is you surround yourself around people that can mentor you, or that you're like a sponge. So how you could, gain all their experiences from them,
Absolutely.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, the only times that I've ever been extremely successful is when I've had like an amazing team around me. And because there's a lot that I don't know. I'm great at being talent. You know what I'm saying? I'm good at showing up and grabbing the mic and doing whatever I got to do, or on film or whatever. But it's like all the other people that are around me are the ones that really make me great. Like that, you got a sales department. That's all they do is sell you. And you got your agent. All he does is sell you. Your manager keeps you on track. Your family, family was important to me too. So like, just keeping me grounded, because my head immediately starts to swell when I get some success.
That's so good. Shout out to what's his name in here? DJ Quest, the mixologist. He says COVA, right place, right time. That's true, man.
Yeah.
And I think that's the other thing too, man, is you gotta start, for the people that are out there, and I don't want to be preaching because I'm definitely not the guy. I'm still in the middle of a lot of stuff, but
do it, man. Do it.
You gotta just immerse yourself in it. And it's funny because some people are very like not too committed, and I'm kind of the opposite. You know what I'm saying? I'm like way too committed, and then sometimes there's extremes. Like you can't be too much of anything, but when you set your mind to something, you just do it. And for me, man, that was such a good run. I learned so much, and in hindsight, I learned so many things. Funny story. I hope she's watching too, because I think she follows me on Twitch. But my first boss at BMG used to try to fire me every day.
Really?
Every day.
Was it he or she? What did they say?
It was a she, man. I'm gonna tell you. I'm sorry, 360. I'm just gonna say something, and I really no disrespect, but all the worst bosses I've ever had been females. I'm saying. But for some reason with her, well, one to her defense was because she was pregnant, but that had nothing to do with no music stuff. And then this lady like was really insecure about me and me taking her spot, but I never would have done that. But she used to try to get me fired all the time. So funny story was in 2000, right? And like CDs were just popping, so they used to make like tapes, and they used to write all the titles and shit. So I was like, this is so stupid and antiquated. So I used to bring my little burner to the office, and I'd hook it up, and I'd make Nero with the labels and print them out. And my first boss was like, yo, this is garbage. We got to do it my way. And I was like, this is stupid. People got to skip through a tape. I was like, this is, how does this even work? I was like, so, but he was, he was in his 60s, so he didn't want to hear it. So sure enough, he ended up leaving. He retired. And then we got this new guy who was in his 40s. And he came in, and I was like, let me try to do this again. So I slipped it in there. So I slipped it in there, right? And I put the nice little BMG logo or whatever. And he called us all in the office. He's like, yo, why you guys give me tapes? And all of a sudden I get this CD thing. Who did this? And I was like kind of scared. And he was like, everybody should follow this guy. He was like, this is a guy who takes initiative. This is what I'm talking about. And I was like, oh. And ever since then, that's when she started kind of feel like, oh, this guy could take my job. And she used to make my life hell. But, it is what it is. And I learned a lot about the industry and dirty things in the industry, because she was very strategic. So she used to plan stuff and talk about me. Oh man, that was some time.
Rage and I had a boss.
Yeah, like man. I was like, old boss.
Yeah, we have all
at the radio
had a
station.
like
I was like, oh snap, is that the same one?
Yeah. Like our boss, Lisa, our boss, Lisa. When I got hired,
you named it. I didn't say the name.
I didn't say her last name, but I just said her first name. But Lisa Vasquez,
Oh my
when
God.
I first got hired.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, what, she gonna
Damn.
fire me again? She never fired me. But when I first got hired, I got hired by the music director, and she hated me. She didn't want to ever put me on. Nothing, man. Like, not even overnight. She used to call and tell me, "Don't crack the mic, just play the music." Right? I'd be like, "All right." So then one day she plotted and planned, right? And it was a car show, the Extreme Auto Fest. And she said, the morning show's running late, and you always talk about being funny and blah, 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 and everybody says you're funny. Well, get up there, walking, talking is one thing, walking is another. And I was like, shit, where's the mic?
You know, go be funny then. Go be.
Yeah. I went up there and did like 45 minutes and killed 30,000 people. And I walked off stage, and she was like, all right, Monday morning, you're on the morning show. And I was like, all right. She still tried to get me fired after that several times.
God. You know what it is? I think it's something about insecurity. Like, people with insecurity, man, it's a tough thing. And it's tough. Big shout out to Twomp the DJ. I see you, my brother.
There he is, Twomp the DJ. Where's he at, man?
That's family right there. What's up, brother?
Out in the Yay area, man. Twomp, shit,
He's in my hood.
He is in your hood, literally, right? Where's Twomp, man?
Yeah, I see DJ man. Q. I seen L Connors got in here.
L Connors, yeah, what up, L Connors?
Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. DJ Greenlight, I feel you. I see you.
These dudes are always mad supporting, man. All right, so when it comes to being a producer and a remixer, like, who's your favorite person you work with?
Wait, give me 1 second. I just want to shout out the Greenlight. It said best thing about this is that people can hear that you did not start at the top. Hard work and perseverance. Thank you, Greenlight.
Absolutely.
Best producer I've worked with. I mean, I've done a lot of records. So I do a lot of ghosting. I'm gonna just put it out there. I do a lot of ghosting. I do a lot of co-writing.
I'm all about the ghosting.
Yeah, so I do a lot of stuff. I'm trying to think of somebody that I've seen that I could talk about, like, that does like really good work. I mean, there's a lot of them. It's kind of hard. This is a hard one, man. All right, let's talk about guys that aren't out. There's a guy named Gromo Music that's really good. I'm working with. He has a lot of good stuff. He does. He's with Epidemic Rock Nation, which is dope. And there's a kid, young kid too, that I mentor. His name is D Russo. Shout out to him, bro. Let me tell you something. 14 records signed since the pandemic.
Oh, what? For real?
14 records. And by December 31st, his goal is he's gonna have 18 in the clip. And let me tell you, the week after the pandemic, we had a conversation, and he said to me, "What do I do?" And I said, "Make more records." I said, "You're depressed? Make more records." I said, "It's hard. Make more records." That's always my thing to make everybody, especially if you guys are aspiring producer, DJs, stuff like that. Just you got to be productive, man, because ain't nobody gonna slow down for you. So if now you're busy, it's gonna pay off later. So shout out to DJ Furious and everybody on here, this whole panel, because the co-hosts on here, man, these guys are beasts because they're not sitting on their hands. You know what I'm saying? The West Coast is closed, and here's these guys out here putting out content for you guys. So shout out to you guys. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. We trying to get it, man. I'm trying to be like you. I seen your show. I'm trying to be like you, man. One of these days. How
long, COVA? How long have you been that you moved from Facebook over to now? Are you doing both Facebook, Twitch, and Instagram at the same time, or YouTube, or are you just doing Twitch now?
Okay.
So and how long have you been on Twitch?
So I started in January on Facebook, and it was just a Tuesday thing. And then when the pandemic came, like I said, we added Wednesday. But it was a fluke. Like I said, fluke. That was just to do it. And I even said, I was like, I'm gonna do like a few of these. In fact, the first two were we were teaching people how to live stream, and we got kicked off twice. So we didn't even do the show. So that was the two busts on the first two shows. And then after that, we were like, oh, let's keep going. And then people started showing up. And then like the 6th or 7th, I was like, we'll do 2 more and quit it. And then when I said quit it, after 8 weeks, our numbers doubled. And I was like, wait a minute. So then it became a thing. And we show guys how to live stream, and we have all the people that do it well. Anyway, to answer your answer, we started Facebook. March, we tried to add Instagram. That was a bust. We tried to simulcast with Yellow Duck and all that garbage.
Oh yeah, that's garbage.
Yeah, that was garbage.
Garbage. So yeah, we ended up giving that up. And then I actually didn't start on Twitch. Technically, if you look, I probably started the middle end of June.
Okay.
Yeah, like recently.
Yeah, recently. And then we were more Facebook, but honestly, I love. Big shout out to everybody in here. I love the Twitch community, man. This Twitch
Oh
community
man, it's
is
great.
Oh
It's
yeah.
awesome.
insane.
Yeah, that's the addictive part that you can't get on any other platform. Like Facebook is cool, you know what I'm saying? It's 367 of your friends that you didn't even know were your friends. Instagram is cool, but they cut you off. There's something about the Twitch community, people who are on Twitch in the chat and then just go around Twitch, man, it's addictive, bro. It's like super crack, dude.
Absolutely.
Like you start streaming and all you want to do, all you think about is Twitch, want to stream. I just got to get on. I got to communicate. I don't care what I'm doing. And
I'm like,
yeah,
I
So
drive
COVID
drive myself insane like that.
So Kova, so would you say that you met a lot of people on Twitch so far that you know who they were, but then you finally got to really get to know them personally, being on Twitch because they're in chat or something like that?
I think with us, most of our audience started. Shout out to Darth Vader. That's one of our day ones right there. Really talented guy. Everybody follow him. One of the things I'll tell you is we started on Facebook. A lot of it transitioned into Twitch, and then I think it expanded from Twitch. So
Yeah.
if I completely said it was all Twitch, I think I would be lying because I know these guys. And it's funny because when we started simulcasting with Restream, so I started with this program called Be Live. I don't know if you remember Be Live. So you're using StreamYards, which is dope. But in the beginning, it was kind of our secret weapon, like a secret sauce, because nobody was really doing it. Everybody was Zoom. So I kind of was really trying to creep with this program, and it looked good. It was one of the first ones that looked good. They're like, yo, why I look like CNN? And then so we kind of were creeping with it, whatever. And I tried to be a part of the development group. What's it called? Focus group. That was called.
Focus group. Okay.
Yeah. So they got me on the focus group, and they hated me because I was like, yo, y'all need to do this, y'all need to do that, and they never did any of it. So I had to abandon the platform and then move to StreamYards too. But we started in really, really heavy in Facebook, and like I said, it expanded. But shout out to everybody on Twitch. It definitely exploded on Twitch, but I would be messed up if I didn't. Shout out to people like Darth Vader and all the guys that that's our day ones right there. That really, really started.
Always gotta keep day ones, man.
Yeah, day ones, you gotta always remember them.
So when we were on, so I was using Be Live and Restream. I couldn't see the Twitch feed. So these guys started 2 on Twitch. Then it got all the way up to 20, and I still didn't pay attention to Twitch. And then one day my Be Live went out, it completely blew up. So I used to check this out. I would go Be Live to Restream to Ecamm.
Oh wow!
And then Ecamm I would send to Twitch. So it completely fell apart. And one day people seeing me use my login. By the way, it was 1, 2, 3, 4 on that iPad. They're seeing me the screen share thing. They're like, we see COVA's password. They're like,
oh my god,
it was terrible, man. So, but it was so funny, man. So, when it blew up, it's funny. I had David Morales. You guys know David Morales, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
So we had David Morales the next week, and I was like, yo, I don't know how we're gonna do this. And that's when we switched to StreamYard. So what we did was we tested it the day before. We did a little test stream, and we tried to break it. And StreamYard's lasted the test, so we ended up just abandoning it. So that ended up going good. But man, it was a scary time, bro. Especially in the beginning with all this stuff, this technical stuff, man. Whew.
Definitely. There's a lot of DJs that were afraid of this technology.
And
they
still are.
Yeah, and they still are. That's why there's still a lot of people that are not on yet, is because there's a lot of stuff it's a whole production when you set it all up. And I have friends, calling me all the time, hey, can you come over and set my stuff up? And I do a tutorial. I show them how to do everything, how to set it all up. So I'm setting up one of my friends right now. I'm setting up his computer. So
my sister just was saying to me, as many people as you help get on Twitch and set up their shit, you should just fucking offer that as a class for $40. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like,
it could be.
I don't know. I mean,
but how many of our friends, and we talk about this often, and probably you too, COVA, they're just not willing to move over to Twitch. I mean, I got friends that are still getting cut off on Facebook, bro, and complaining.
They still trying on Facebook.
And you feel me? Or still Lord Finesse. I was with Lord Finesse's on Instagram. I keep on, and he gets cut off every half hour, 45 minutes or whatever. And I'm like, blood, will you please come on over here to Twitch. The music is better. It's not hard to set up. I'll show you how to do it. Like, you know, just we need like OGs like Lord Finesse and some of them old school cats to make the move. You feel me? But they be get mad because they're like, well, DJ so-and-so never get turned off. Well,
But you're not DJ so-and-so, you know?
Well, I think it's really cool though. Like even for me, where when I started, I didn't know how to hook everything up, and I still don't know everything. That's why I watch Tweak Music Tips.
Right, right.
But it's like all the DJs, like all the time. Like seriously, I'm like, okay, what do they talk about today? I'm gonna learn something new, and I always do. Like not just something, a whole bunch of different things, but and different perspectives too, which is really cool. But like a lot of the DJs that I was working with, like in Vegas or LA or here just in Cali in general, they're like not on Twitch, and they're asking me now. They're like, how you set this up, or how you putting your sound in, or how do you because your sound is good, and and then plus now it's like also the OBS and the overlay part. So it's a layers and layers of complexity that happens with this than just going to set up and do a mobile gig or go DJ at a club where it's already set up, because now you have to do it all by yourself. It's like you're your own IT person, But it's crazy that people are asking me, and I'm like, you asking me? I would have gotten to you before, which is crazy.
I think what's important to know though is that everybody's at a different chapter. So think about it. Like if you're in chapter 7 and somebody just started, you could help them out. So I think that's something we can't underestimate it. And the one cool thing about this culture, and this is funny because a lot of people argue with me in this one, but I'm just gonna say it. I wish I had my sound effects so I could do my guns blasting like pow pow.
Just say it. Pow,
people say there are no rules. There's motherfucking rules. There's rules.
There are.
Yes.
And there's Twitch etiquette, and there's going to be rules we make. And because there is no culture, we're going to create the culture in this space. You know what I'm saying? We're going to tell people how to act. We're going to start it early so people know the do's and don'ts. That's why, like I said, even how Furious hit me up, we contacted each other. I thought it was really respectful. I want to thank you for that, Furious. And I thought it was really cool because I feel like there's so many people that kind of like they treat this like a side hustle, and it can be. But the thing is at least be respectful to people, the guests. Just little things, and it wasn't like he was just normal, like himself. But at the same time, like he was like, yo, let's work out a schedule, and just little things where it's like, okay, let's work this out. And I mean, he does this every week, and it's good. And by the way, Chanel B just gave you 100 bits, Chanel B. Thank you so much.
Chanel B, let's go, let's get it.
Let's go.
Appreciate it.
Big shout out to you. So let's see, Marky Baby, what's up? Sweetest act.
There you go. There you go.
Where's my air horn?
I need to set this up on my mixing board, man. I need to set up some. See, now that's gonna be like the next level, like you talked about.
That's it. Bettina 143 asks, what
Victoria Rollins with the biddies. Thank you.
Oh, there we go. Got it going. 300 bits.
Here we go.
Whoa!
My heat is too high, man.
I was like, your air horns was remix. I love it.
Remix.
I'm
remixed air horns.
Plus the mixologist.
No, but you know what? Back to what you were saying though, for real though. Like with Twitch, there is etiquette on Twitch, and I tell everybody like that wants to get involved with Twitch, or if it's their first time even watching Twitch, but they want to DJ, they want to paint, they want to fucking cook, whatever it is. I tell them like, listen, there's rules to this game, and you will get a bad name on Twitch, and people will ban you from their channel. Yeah. Don't self-promote, but you gotta also go around to other streams and just participate. Here's the thing, it's the old golden rule. You treat people the way you want to be treated.
Absolutely.
You start streaming, you want people to come and to be in your chat so you can talk along and stuff like that. Well, then you need to go do that to all these other chats too. You feel me? You got to go explore and find other chats that you can participate in and chop it up with and stuff without self-promoting. You feel me? And that love will come back to you and stuff like that. Plus, if you're not used to this goddamn microphone and camera, that also helps you on Twitch to when you start your stream to be able to chop it up with the chat and stuff like that. You want to just sit there and be quiet while you
trying to be quiet and stuff. Yeah.
I like quiet DJs though.
No.
So
Yes, you do.
I love
Yeah.
quiet
I'm like, I
DJs.
don't even know why you come to my channel.
That's why he's never in my room.
That's why he's never in mine. But
Hey, man,
he'll hang out in 360. She talking all the time, man. You know?
Well, 360, you never know what's
I'm
going to go on with
funny, that's
360.
why.
360 might start fireworks up in her crib, homie. You never know. Rage, I like watching Rage. Rage don't talk that much.
You never know. He might twerk for 50 subs.
Oh,
Oh my
man.
gosh, are you going there? Are you going there?
Did you
COVA?
guys want to see the video? No.
No.
And they finally talked my boy into twerking, and I'm just like, man, hip hop is taking a loss this year.
Hey, COVA, so since we're on this subject, how do you feel about DJs that are on Twitch, and then for them to realize it is also a part of their business, you know, and sometimes viewers don't they forget that, you know, this is part of our business, you know,
Meaning an extension, meaning like the bits
Yeah.
and and stuff like that.
So I mean,
So for anybody who's new or whatever, shout out to Amani Experience. I caught your comment there. First thing you want to know is the Twitch community is completely different. It's like getting service at a restaurant. It's like doing whatever. So what you do is you support the channel by the subs, by the bits, you know what I'm saying, and by buying merch. Some people do merch and stuff like that, and that's the way you support the channel. So anybody who's new to this is the new way of doing it. It's the new way of supporting the DJ. Obviously, the DJs on here, all these DJs on here, from 360 to Furious to Sabo. Sabo, you stream too or no? Meaning playing?
I stream, but I don't DJ. I'm a DJ. Like when Furious and Rage and our crew has to go to the bathroom, that's when I DJ while they're going to the bathroom. That's it. No, but I've been an MC for.
yeah, he's our MC.
I've been an MC forever. I started DJing when I was a kid, and then I just never. I didn't practice, and you know.
Well,
think
but
I
I
sold
think
my
the question was
turntables.
that you're a streamer. You are a streamer because
I've been streaming on Twitch for almost 6 years now.
Yeah,
There you go.
he's the one that put us on Twitch.
Oh,
Yep.
okay, so better.
Yeah.
So he's the one to put you. So there we go. That's
He's
the
like-
OG Sabo.
He
So
is the
yeah,
OG.
like, so when I first, we've talked about it 100 times, so I don't want to beat the horse, but when I first started on Twitch, there was no hip hop on Twitch, zero.
There's no DJ.
No,
Well, there
there was a
but
handful of DJs, but most of them
Like,
were like
you
EDM,
can count them on your fingers.
yeah, techno, EDM, like festival kind of music, but no real hip hop DJs. There was like maybe 2 or 3 of them, and I scooped them up as soon as I got partnered. I scooped them up into my stream team. And so I would jack their stream while I'm painting because nobody wants to watch paint dry. Like people would come to my stream for stories and whatever, but it was the music really. Mm-hmm. And when I first started, man, I started with like a little laptop and had my boombox in the background coming through my mic. That's how I played music. And it was just like hip hop, R&B, reggae. And that was it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, that's it. I need to represent hip hop on Twitch. Hip hop's one of the biggest genres in the world. It's going to blow up on Twitch at some point. I didn't know it was going to be fucking 6 years later, but, you know, I'm grateful that I could be a part of that. But I lost a lot of people when I changed to nothing but hip hop. And they were like, yeah, we can't be here. We want to hear our League of Legends soundtrack. Fuck out of here.
Shout out to Nerd Chris. She says, I take it as if you were buying to go out to what's it? Put it on the screen. There we go. I take it as you were going out to go pay and get in and buy drinks. I would rather spend it and give it to the DJ who's entertaining us. Exactly. So think about it. Buying them a cup of coffee in the morning, right? Furious. It's like right. So buying a drink, and this is how you support the people, man. But so we're, you know, these guys are here. They're you know, doing things. They're giving content, and you're content creators. Funny story. 2 weeks ago, I was interviewed by somebody, and they called me broadcaster on the thing. And I told my girl, I'm like, yo, he called me a broadcaster. She's like,
wow.
She was like, dude, you stream 3 times a week. You killing yourself, getting all these people out. She's like, you're a broadcaster. And I was like, oh, yeah.
Wow, broadcaster.
So
I'm going to add that to my resume.
Yeah, man. You are serious. You are broadcaster. Everybody
broadcast.
Get it twisted. So, yeah, man. So that's, I think that's important. And So make sure everybody on here, make sure we all support each other. Maybe we make sure we sub each other. Subs get expensive, but what I do is I buy them. I don't know if you guys know this on here, but make sure you buy it on the computer versus same thing.
Yes.
Yes.
That's so crazy. No, it's expensive on the phone.
On the phone is so much. I used to buy 5,000 bits for what I pay for 10 on the computer. I'm like, yo. So make sure you guys do that. Swedish Ass says people. Put Swedish Ass's comment up. Shout out to her. She's one of the mods. People come to Twitch for personalities. What? Sorry, I can't.
Especially if you're video DJing.
Especially if you're,
Hey, I video DJ.
If I wanted to watch a video, I'll go to YouTube. I have no problem with videos, but you need to talk and keep the conversation going, and don't hide behind the video. DJs, show yourself. Burr, burr, burr.
Damn, I think she's talking to me, man. I'm a video DJ. What's up? Hold on.
Yeah, but
What up?
Some video DJs that you don't even see the DJ. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You talking?
No, but it's some video.
I think that's a really good point, though. You know, like, because you could, okay, Furious. But see, here's the thing: we ran a poll, and I was just like, okay, if
that was in my room.
That was in your room, Rage.
Yeah.
I was like, do you guys care about video, like actual videos? Do you care about what's going on with chat, or do you care about seeing the DJ? And like videos was like at the bottom, because it's like we could watch videos at any time. You want to go to someone's channel to see, you want to see Rage. You want to see how, you know, each of us are. Like, you come to my channel, you know, I'm a fucking goofball and I'm like all over the place, you know, so either you like it or you don't. I'm not for everybody, but you know, there's somebody out there for you, you know, or that, you know.
That's why I kind of minimize the videos. If you notice that, it's usually I'll if there's like a video I like, then I'll usually play it. Or if it's a popular video, then I'll play it. But most of the time, it's just me sitting down in my chair with my controller and talking to you guys back and forth.
Vegas on a plane,
So.
but we're coming back.
360 also is a mother.
I'm like trying. I'm trying to listen
kids
to.
are, when kids are on the, they don't care if you're on the phone. You could be in the
No,
middle
she's
of
back
doing
there.
$1
She's like, I
million
have a
deal.
question. I have something very important to tell you. And I'm like,
Well, let's go, tell also all, like, you know, 69 plus 5 of us. Well,
so, okay, you want to talk about personalities and seeing personalities. Like my kids, they know Calvin Cornell, they know Flipside. Like she'll walk by because I'll be like modding or whatever, and she's like, is that Calvin? Is that Calvin Cornell? And I'm like, how the hell do you know this? Or she's like, is that Flipside? I like when he does the auto-tune thing, or when we spin the wheel. I'm like, how do you even know what's, you know, and kids like will tell you, you know, the things that for us as adults we overlook, but that's what they catch. They catch the personality and the things that you're doing on your channel. So that's why I guess like the video thing is.
Well, I DJ videos, and I don't know. Look at my channel. I'm just saying, I DJ videos. Look at my channel.
No. I think what she was saying is that it's cool to do videos and stuff like that, but that shouldn't be the main focus. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
That it's you guys. It's the personality, because, and you know how I say, like.
Yeah,
I'm one of those dudes. Like I said, when I was streaming, I had a couple different DJs in the music department DJing. I would jack their stream to my stream to promote them, but it also gave me a live mix show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's one thing that's one thing I used to do, and that's how I used to get used to all the new DJs. But I think what she's saying is your personality as a DJ. Everybody, listen. There's 197 DJs on Twitch now, and majority of them play damn near the same music, just different nights and whatever. You know what I mean? So you can play it. It's your personality that's going to sell on Twitch, right, COVA? Don't you agree?
That's crazy. We got COVA as a guest, and his mod is like stealing the show right now.
Swedish Ash on here. Swedish Ash got the stock fire. What's going on? Do
you agree? Do you agree, COVA, that is one of those things that, you know, is predominant when it comes to picking different channels with all these DJs?
No, absolutely. So one of the things I think that people get so lost is they get lost on the technical aspect of it, or the video aspect of it, or whatever. And what Ash is saying, which is really, really true, is that people go for personalities. They want to see who you are, if you're funny, if you're dry. I mean, there's some people that are super dry. Some people are awkward. You know what I mean? I won't say the names because there's some people awkward. We'll see if they jump in the chat. But some people are really, really awkward. You know what I mean? But I'm saying no, they didn't. They're not in the chat. But I'm saying if they might jump in the chat, so that's why I'm not gonna say their names. But just be you, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the personalities. Right. We're looking for the personalities, and so very good points. I'd say, well, very good points. So let's give some shout outs. Ready? Let's go. DJ Rage Online, what's up? Green Light, what's up? NYC Dope, what's up? My man, DJ Twin Spin. I feel so naked without
Echo.
Who else we got on? Marcy Baby, what up? Waffle House Index, what up? DJ FDBK, what up? DJ Q in the mix. There it is. Victoria.
Now I feel like I'm self-conscious about the sound effects. I'm self-conscious about videos now. I'm just gonna hide. Fuck it. Hey, y'all, go ahead.
No, and you know what? No.
I think, guys.
Did he? I was about to say, God damn.
DJ Robert.
Oh man.
Listen, I seen in COVA, you might be able to help chime in with this because you do a lot with your channel and your website. You do a lot of teaching and a lot of other stuff. Here's the thing. When I started on Twitch, a lot of people see some of these amazing setups that these DJs have. Let me be one to say, at least for my crew and the people that I know, they've been doing this forever, homie. Forever and ever and ever. And they have other jobs, which, they're able to go out and like get bomb ass shit. But if you're a DJ and, there's just a few things that you definitely need, but you don't need a lot. You don't need a $3,000 setup or a $6,000 setup to start streaming on Twitch. But there are a couple things that you need as a DJ to start streaming on Twitch. Because I noticed that Waffle had said something about buying some equipment and stuff. And I noticed that on your website, COVA, that you have some like really good suggestions for getting onto streaming, and some tutorials and stuff on how to do it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think people don't, it's really not that difficult. And what you should do is always ask somebody. We try to be the kind of the hub for that. I think that's something we took, like I said, after the 8th episode, when we realized people were doubling up, I was like, wait, maybe we're onto something. So we started kind of trying to help people with that. And, and just don't get lost in it. It's funny. Shout out to DJ Little Fever. I'm always bigging him up, man. This guy's, but he called me one time and he was like, yo, my OBS, my this and that. And I was like, can I tell you what the problem is, homie? I was like, you don't engage with the crowd. That's why you don't get numbers. He's like, I get like 30. And then before I know it, it's 8 people. And I'm like, yeah, because you don't greet anyone. You don't say hello. I was like, you're a quirky dude. He's like, my background. I'm like, bro, you got a stuffed moose in your.
I remember you rated him one day, and I was just like, "Hi, Little Fever, let's go," and he didn't say anything.
My man's got like a Muppet in there, and I'm like, "Yo, that's your background. Like, don't worry about the rest of the stuff." And yo, what's funny is watch him now. He actually has a segment where he gets enough subs and stuff, and he makes the Muppet dance, and him in the dance.
There you go.
Man is doing it, man. So I in fact, I might even have the video. I might send it to you, Furious. But yo, this guy's dope. Like it's been such an honor for us. Like, cause what we do on Wednesday specifically is we raid the smallest streamer.
Yeah.
So they'll have like 2 viewers, and we rate them with like 180 people. You know what I mean? Like 120 people, whatever. So. And it's kind of like it's very self-rewarding, but what's nice about that is like they become part of our community, and like they come on, and you know what I mean, and like they learn, and people like just chat and just get to be part of the family. So for me, I mean, I think that's been the biggest thing with Twitch and just this whole community is, people that we get to know, our mods, which are phenomenal, your mods, which happen to be the same mods.
Your mods.
Well,
shout out to our mods.
Shout out to the mods. Mod Squad is always lit.
Shout out to our mods.
Yo, if you can promote this, November 10th, we got a mod appreciation day.
Yes.
So anybody who has really good mods, I need y'all to hit us up, hit me in a whisper, and we're gonna have them on. I want to have them on. We're gonna it's actually my birthday that day too, but
oh shoot,
I want to make it all about the mods. So we're gonna have them on. They're going to be on the video. We want them to say what's up. And you know what we're going to do? We're also going to have bigger streamers mods. And the point of that show is, because we're all learning here, we're going to have bigger streamer mods talk about bigger streamer things, so we could all grow.
Nice.
Get that?
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
So this is
See,
how
I did. You know what I did for my mods? You
Oh.
guys be hooking your mods up, and I love
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Guys. I like you.
Marcy
new
baby,
school
take
people.
notes.
You new school people. This is what I did. I gave them a private Snapchat that they.
Oh God.
Oh
I
God.
just
There we
give them
go.
private shower snap
There we
whenever I
go.
can. Listen,
No,
I love my mods. That's why I did that.
yeah, I think like so. We had DJ Yoshi on here a couple, I don't know, weeks ago or
Right.
a month ago, and he was doing a mod appreciation where he was giving the biddies to his mods for each of his streams. I have 5, and so after that show, I was like, I'm gonna kick this off. Each day is dedicated to each of my mods, and whatever we make that day, I'm doubling that shit. And they went home with like over $100.
Nice.
Each, and I'm like, this is like the least I can do for you guys, but yeah, I think it's really important. They do a lot of work, man, especially when we're streaming a lot and for a long period of time.
Especially the ones that show up. Yeah.
Well, if you didn't stream at 5 a.m. while I'm
No,
still,
but listen, like I was telling you guys, up until 6 weeks ago, maybe even less. Actually, Ashton, Marcy, baby, tell me when it was. When did we link you up? Ash, DZ smoking that thing. Like those are our mods. We have one more, but those are like the 3 that I can tell you right off the top of my head. And literally, if it wasn't for them, we got to the point where I couldn't do it anymore. And they would show up for 15 minutes, like, oh, I couldn't show up. Oh, I couldn't show up. And I was like, yo, I couldn't do it. When was it? Yeah, no, Christmas is coming up. Oh, look at her. Sweetest Ash is like, Christmas is coming up, Cova.
uh-huh.
Coming up.
Get a shirt. Oh, I just sent them all t-shirts. Don't fry. I said,
Hey, well, you know what? You have like these crazy ass hype trains. You should like
Yeah,
dedicate a hype
Right.
train to
listen,
them.
guys, I gave away a $500 controller last Friday. We gave away a $200 headphone. Shout out to Pioneer. They just sent me these.
I didn't win that one.
HDX X7. Yo, what's funny is we did this thing and they were so excited. Shout out to Pioneer. We have Pioneer show off the new
Shout out to Pioneer.
Yo, Pioneer, can you check this out? They had 12 pre-orders by the end of the show
Wow.
from our show, and then by the next week it was 20.
Wow.
Nice.
20 pre-orders because they did in shout out to Pre-Yon Johnny or whatever, PJ.
You couldn't even say his name.
I was gonna, everybody knows my show. You let them know I butcher everybody's name. I butcher this from San Francisco. I'll say Sacramento. I don't do it to be messed up.
Yeah, I butcher people's names all the time.
No, there's a guy named Billy Lane and Brandon Blaine. Think of how close that is. I would mash up their name. It would be like
You would do a mashup.
and Billy Lane. Yeah, exactly.
Because you're a remixer. That's what you
That's
do,
what it-
man.
There you go.
Furious, I need you more often, man. So
You're a remixer, man.
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, put up my government. Oh, sorry about that, Darth Vader. And his social security number is.
But you know
Look,
what? I think
Swap the DJ. Look, he killed my name for 2 months. That's so funny.
well, listen. Oh, bump.
What did you call him? Thad?
So there was
Not Thad?
a DJ from Miami because we had DJ Magic Mike, the king of bass.
Yeah.
Whoop was on, and when I saw Twomp, I was mixing them up, and I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
that's
okay.
Twomp from Miami," and he was like,
Oh.
and he would say Twomp from San Francisco, from the Bay, and then I would mess it up again, and I would do it for like 2 months. Go ahead.
I
you
think
gotta
I
give
remember that,
everybody
to be honest.
nicknames. You gotta give them all nicknames, bro. I be telling people, I know this is your alias on Twitch, but your nickname on the block from now on is
Is this?
T Wump. You know what I'm saying?
T-Womp.
Wump.
My man T-Wop, what up?
What up? Swap.
But,
DJ, man. That's the
Shout-
big homie right there.
Shout out
Well,
to
I
that
think-
man T-Wop.
I was gonna say real quick, and all of us, all of us have had this now that we've been on Twitch, and I'm sure COVA is going to be happening with you, or if it hasn't already happened. A lot of our mods, a lot of our community and stuff, making genuine relationships with our people. You feel me? So like when I go to TwitchCon, every TwitchCon that I've been at, people from my community have come through. I've always made a space where people from the block can come at TwitchCon and meet up with us and get water and kick it and just laugh and whatever. But it's gone even beyond that to now where there's a few people that are on Twitch that have been part of our communities that have linked up in the same city, and they go and have dinner and hang out, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I know 360 be having a house full of people over there from Twitch now. And, you know, even
I
Ray
do
and I-
not.
well, every so often, she have the ladies.
It's like
We have the ladies up there.
Twitch Bible study. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, right.
Like,
But Rage and I went up there to kick it and you know, so I mean, that's the dope shit that's about Twitch. You know what I mean? Is that when you can make some genuine relationships on Twitch over the next over time, it's pretty dope. It's pretty slick, man. Don't get me wrong, folks. Listen, Uncle Sable's not telling you to go out there and go to a goddamn stranger's house because this is a goddamn internet. And you never know. They might be jolly and cheery in the goddamn internet, but they might be weirdos in real life. You go over and get in somebody's red van at Target.
Watch out. Watch out.
yo, Sabo, when is TwitchCon? When is it normally?
Normally, TwitchCon is like the end of September, October, and they canceled it this year.
It's in
Just
San
because
Diego.
of yeah,
it is in
here
San Diego.
Now the first ones, it was Frisco, Dago, San Jose, back to San Diego, and
So they
then-
have different ones then. They don't just have
no. It's every year, same time, but they wanted to try different cities first, and then they came back to San Diego the second time, and then they announced from now on at least the next 5 years we're doing San Diego.
I love it.
San Diego is the shit, and I got it tattooed on my hand.
That's my only city I haven't been to yet. This is
then
We got to make that happen. We got to
gotta
make that happen.
You won't want to leave, bro. You're
gotta
more
make
than
that
welcome
happen.
to always come, bro.
I appreciate it. You know what? No, I lied. I was because you guys are out right off the beach, right?
Yeah.
What's that one space? Is like with a pig on it. It's a place to eat. It's in San Diego. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, Carnitas.
It's
Phil's barbecue.
Phil's bar. It might
Oh,
be Phil's
Phil's.
barbecue.
Oh, I just
Well,
had
I
that
thought you
today.
Oh yeah, Phil's. Yeah,
It was like a big ass line always.
yeah, Phil's.
Yeah.
It's Phil's. That was it. No. I have been to San Diego. I take that back. It was cold that day though. It was weird. Yo, it was like 60 degrees cold, and I saw some dude with earmuffs on,
Yeah.
and like a winter jacket. I was like,
Yeah.
my dude is 60 degrees.
It's 60 degrees.
Californians are pretty extreme. Like
Yeah, if it drops down
Yo, but I appreciate that.
under 70, it's like a blizzard for us.
Yeah, under 70, it's hoodies and Timbs and all kinds of weirdo stuff. Yeah, for sure.
So we're doing San Diego. We had a little Airbnb right off the beach, but it was cold that day. It was really cold. But yeah, we're definitely doing that. That's dope.
Beach is always colder anyway. It's usually 15 degrees colder than the city. So
Woo! I don't like
yeah.
it. I really don't like it.
That ocean wind, bro. You know, shit. You live on the
It's
East
hot
Coast.
right now.
I bet you in the city is cool, but as soon as you get closer and closer to anywhere there's water, it gets cold, bro.
It's cold.
It's like 80 right now. It was like 80 degrees.
Yeah.
I need to go over there, man, because it's
It's
over here like
cold.
London weather. It's like London weather, like 40 degrees and rainy over here.
Oh,
It's whack.
Hey, Khan said that he said them socks with the flip flops weather. I feel you.
The socks with the
Absolutely.
flip flop sweater.
Yeah.
yeah. That's a Cali thing.
That's
right
a staple. That's a Cali staple for sure.
That's too funny.
I don't wear flip flops out of the house unless I'm going to the beach. You never know when you might have to strike someone.
So COVA, yo, let's talk about the Tweak Spin record label. What's
Okay.
going on with that?
So Tweak Spin in my company. I had a label. It was distributed through Universal. I just switched it. Now I have the same distributors as Spinning and Armada, but it's kind of dormant, man. I'll be honest with you. I've been working on so many other people's music. I haven't really been using it much. This year I was really going to do it. 2020 we had like 6 records planned out, and then the pandemic happened, and we just kind of, because we were going to Miami. So right before Miami, we we're going to WMC, and it got canceled. And then once it got canceled, I just kind of
WMC.
yeah, man. That was yeah. So we go every year. I need to do NAMM more and stuff. I need to be in Cali more, man. I love Cali. I need to start doing that more. So
Yeah, we went to the last one.
Yeah.
how is
I
NAMM?
didn't run into you.
No, I haven't been. I only been to the NAMM in New York. I never go to the.
Oh damn! Yeah.
Yeah, I need to start going to the ones in Cali, man.
I-
Going forward, I'm going to everything now. You know, everybody is. We're going to christenings, baby showers, we're going to everything. Bar mitzvah, we're doing them all. Bar mitzvah.
360 got a quinceañera coming up.
Oh
soon.
man. Oh my quince. Okay.
360, you're too young to have a 15-year-old. Stop playing.
Oh no, yeah, I have one. I have
Oh
one.
yeah.
Well, she used to have two. She sold one, but she has one.
That was you.
She has
Sorry.
one left.
No,
Oh,
I love my
wow.
kids.
But yeah,
I'm
Nam is
not-
Shout
fun.
out to all my single moms out there.
Yo, big shout out to single moms. Brr, 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 brr.
Shout out
I
to
love single moms.
Oh.
You know,
Sable. Sable. Wait, Amani experience. Where you from? Let us know. I know obviously you're from Cali, but what part? Yeah, man. So that's that. What else was I gonna tell you guys? I'm sorry. So Nam is good. It's actually really good. Like, what do they do? Because the one in New York is kind of whack. I'm gonna be honest with
which
Oh,
one?
I'd
The,
say
the
that's
Nam
good.
Nam in New York?
you. No,
Yeah,
yeah.
Nam and Kelly. I thought it was dope.
It's ridiculous.
No, I always hear it's great in Cali, but for some
It was
reason it's always it's just okay.
packed. It's crazy.
For networking, for meetups, and just like you will come. You can't leave now without the come up. You feel me? Like you're gonna have like hella connects, especially Hollywood.
Yeah.
LA.
I mean, it's really cool too because they do like a lot of companies will do demos for you, like private demos. So like Pioneer. So I was at I was working the Stokyo booth, which is right next to Pioneer, next to Beat Junkies. We were like right in the epicenter of that. But they would have like breakouts where you'd get invited, like DJs would come and get to like Reloop was there. So they were demoing their stuff. And that was really cool. But a lot of people are there networking. They're, they get to perform, which was really, really cool. But a lot of people, the line just to get in was wrapped around the freaking building or the whole venue. It's crazy. Rach, where were you? What
What's that?
booth were you in?
BPM.
Nice.
The
Okay.
BPM. So,
Yo, this is crazy because the one in New York didn't have Pioneer, didn't have Reloop. In fact, it was all just recording.
No,
So,
wow.
a whole bunch of
NAM is so much better. And Cali. I'm going to Cali. That's it. We're
Let's
doing
do it. Every year, come to Cali.
There's like a section
That'll be
for, like,
that'll be
DJs
our
and
annual.
mobile.
Yeah, that'll be our
Which is
annual
really-
link up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
and
you
it's
know,
next to Disneyland.
you know what, guys? We should have our own booth. Fired Up and Fierce. We'll just have our own booth there.
Hey, Furious,
You
you know that they have a name for us? They called us the Furious Four.
The Furious Four.
Oh,
Where'd that come from?
I forgot who told
Who
me,
dubbed
but-
that? I bet it's Zaldi. I bet Zaldi dubbed that.
Was it
Sound
Zaldi?
like something Zaldi would say.
Probably was it you? Okay.
Or
Anyway,
fucking
but,
Twin Spin. One of these two characters freaking dubbed that.
Yeah.
I bet, man.
Um,
I wouldn't-
No, but COVA, it's really cool. NAM's cool in Cali because they have a whole separate section for musicians. It's like all the instruments, and then they have an extra side or not an extra side, but a separate side for like mobile.
Mhm.
The DJ section was right there. They have like all the fog machines and lighting and all of that good stuff on the other side. Slip mats and whatnot. So
I'm going to that one. That's it.
you should go when they have it again.
So
After parties
COVA.
are crazy.
So being that you're in the New York market, like, okay, so we all know in the music industry, New York and LA are the biggest markets, right? So do you feel like you being in New York gives you an advantage in the industry?
Well, can I be honest? So a lot of the people that we've even had interactions. So check this out. Let's say Diplo moved to LA. A-Track was in Brooklyn, moved to LA.
Mhm.
Everyone moved to LA. So honestly, the advantage of being from New York and being still here is that I'm one of the few that stayed. I'm not like I love LA. I love the idea, but I just feel like it's a big ocean. So all the guys from New York literally have all moved to, and even a lot of the label activity, but labels are still in New York and they're still rocking and whatever. So, but most of the like bigger producers, they're all left. And I mean, I can name all of them. There's really, if you name any New York producer, they're all over there.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So, but I like it. I like being here. I love New York. I like LA too. LA's different for me because you know it's a little more. Can I say what it is?
Say it.
Yeah.
It's a little. People are nicer to your face, but may not be nicer to your back. In New York, it's more like I don't like you. Get out my face.
Real.
Yeah,
I'd rather take that. I'd rather take that in your face. I don't like you.
yeah.
I'm like, what's up then? All right,
No,
that.
yeah, I mean it's very no matter from the north to the south, homie. California is very Hollywood. You feel
Oh
me?
yeah.
Yeah,
And
I don't like that, man. Because then I gotta keep my head on the swivel out here in Cali, man. I'd rather have someone
but
tell me, okay, you don't F with me,
every
cool, man.
every in the entertainment business for sure, like
You know?
people will say shit and sound like they're hella convincing and mean zero of it. You know what I'm saying? In the entertainment industry, you know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying?
It's all
But
about
once
all
But
about
once you link up, one of the greatest things about California is that everybody, there's a lot of people from other places, so you get those personalities, and that's who you link up with. And those are, we've had friends in the industry for 20, 30 years, like, so you can meet good people, but for the most part, bro, everybody talks a bunch of shit out here. You feel me? I went to Atlanta and I was like, oh, okay. I'm saying okay to everything in Atlanta. And then I started getting like 27 phone calls for shit. And I was like, oh shit, my bad. Yeah, I guess I could do it. Yeah. So it's a little different.
It's different, yeah. Now, so do you feel like guys feel like LA and the Bay or even San Diego, there's a little bit of a difference, like how
Oh
people
yeah, there's a
Yeah,
big
fuck
difference.
yeah.
Very.
San
very.
Diego is like really chill.
Mm.
So a lot of people from LA to the Bay, they just come down. They want to just chill here. So
Mhm.
people that in San Diego that do make it, they'll rep the city, but they leave, to make it bigger.
Mhm.
San Diego's just like more chill.
New York,
Very chill.
Frisco, and I could be wrong. You guys can chime in. And I know 60s from Middle California. But like the Bay is like very, it reminds me a lot of the East Coast, but with sunshine and seals and dolphins and shit.
They call San Francisco the mini New York.
Yeah.
That's what they call it.
Yeah. And then San Diego and LA, you know what I'm saying, is just, it's Hollywood. San Diego want to be like LA. LA is motherfucking Hollywood. You feel me?
Mhm.
They call us San Diego like the Miami of the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. One of the things that I could tell you about New York is New York, and I'm not saying this, it's not other places, but we're very multicultural. So there's a lot of things that we do that are kind of not the standard. So I'll give you an example. One of the things, and it's fun because I just had Cool and Dre on last Friday.
I've seen that.
So my man was dropping the N-bomb a lot. And a lot of people don't know he's Jamaican, but regardless, that's a very cultural thing we do here. And I have to watch that because that doesn't fly everywhere. So when we go to the South, it's not cool and whatever. And obviously it's not politically correct anyway, but I'm just saying, like, there's a couple things that, and nobody means it maliciously, but it's one of those things where it's like a term of endearment and nobody understands it. But in our area, like literally, that means my brother. Like, whether it's right or right, I'm not trying to get into that part of it. But what I'm saying is, like, there's a lot of multicultural things. And when I go to other places, I see a lot of segregation. And and it's almost bizarre to me because I don't know if Filipinos to me are my brothers. Like, I grew up with so many Filipinos and they're so talented. And for me, there was always been better DJs than I have. And musically, they're really, really talented. And so, like, the Filipino community, I see them, and a lot of times they'll eat, and I'll be eating their food, and they're like, "Yo, how you eat that?" And I'm like, "Because I grew up with Filipinos." You know what I mean? Like, so all of us, we know we're very culturally with the food. You know what I mean? Like, even Haitian, Jamaican, Haitian, Jamaican, people from other parts of the Caribbean stuff. So it's like a very multicultural melting pot. Then when we go to other places, I'll be honest with you, like, when I go to the South, I see a lot of segregation.
Oh yeah.
So it's crazy. Go ahead.
That's why that's why I was gonna say, like, that's why I love going to New York, because it's so multicultural. Like, everybody, it just meshes, and that's the one thing I love about New York, like what you just said, and it's true. There we are segregated in certain areas. There's by cities, it's all different.
And it's really hard to be racist here. I'm not saying that there aren't racist people, but it's almost impossible because you're going to go outside and you're going to be surrounded by all kinds of other people. That's why for me, to be from Chile specifically, like, there weren't no my people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you were Puerto Rican in New York, there's a lot more community. If you were Dominican, etc. So for me, it was kind of dope because I kind of really got to adapt to everybody's thing. And then when I would go back home to my family, or if we ever go back home, I would see the difference. Like it was a huge difference on how we ate our food, etc. Because we're really far south. So like the closest country to us is Argentina. That's our neighbor. Above us is like Peru and Ecuador and stuff like that. So these are like countries that like they're so far south that there's not a lot of them. So, you know, when I was here, like I said, it's just something where you just kind of explore things with other people, and you really, really appreciate other cultures. I don't know.
Like you can, like it tripped me out when I got to California. Like you can drive from one area and you can see, you can tell when you're getting into different areas. You feel me? Like you'll be in one area and in all the cars, it just be a gang of white folks, whatever. And then you keep on driving, and then all of a sudden you see like just like out of nowhere, it just be like everybody in the cars, everybody walking on the streets, black or Asian or whatever. And like when I first moved to California, I didn't even know what a Filipino was, homie. I was from Minnesota.
You
we
thought we
had
were
black
Mexican?
people and white people. No, I thought you were Chinese.
What
I
up,
was
SA?
like,
What up?
I was like, what's up with all these Chinese everywhere? My homeboy was like, where? And I was like, all these in the club. And he was like, they're Filipino, homie. And I was like, what is that? Shit. I just learned what a goddamn Samoan is. Like now a Filipino, what's Filipino? But it was a trip because I came from the Midwest back in the day when it was just, you know, if we had some goddamn Filipinos, they stayed in the house. I never knew Filipino growing up.
I was in Arkansas and I was in Walmart in line, and this guy, the whole family was wearing camo. He goes, looks at me, looks, what are you, boy? And I was like, look at I was like, huh? What?
Boy.
He goes, what are you? You don't look Mexican. What are you?
What they call you Chino or what?
No, he goes, are you Chinese or something? No, he goes, do you know karate?
Oh,
Man, yo,
Yeah, he said that to me. I was in line.
You should have chopped him in the throat.
No, but I told him, you know, but in a joking way, I go, yeah, I know karate. I know karate your ass.
You know,
Then he started laughing.
you
He
would have
goes, "What
got
are
chopped
you?"
in the throat, man.
I said, you know, I'm Filipino. He was like, oh, I never seen your kind. That's what he said.
damn.
You're kind.
That was in
Really?
Arkansas. It was Blytheville, Arkansas, and it was and that the Walmart was the hangout.
Yeah, did you see their airport? I was stuck in Arkansas once as an in between flight, and it's like literally like a barn,
Yes,
like a trailer material, like that.
Yes.
Yes, so not.
Arkansas.
Shout out to the South.
Hey,
No,
so
I mean, it happens. The South is the South is the South. You know what I'm saying? But you get the same kind of stuff in Utah, Montana, and you know some of the Pacific Northwest. You know, like they'll just be like, "Are you some?" Like people always ask me, like, "Are you from Hawaii? Are you Hawaiian?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "No, yep, I'm Hawaiian. Aloha."
but you know, don't get
can
me.
you do the haka dance though? Can you do it first?
I can.
But I
do
love
it,
the
do it,
South.
do
I
it,
had so
do
much
it.
fun over there, though.
Do it.
So
Do it.
Listen,
Let's go.
I'm not. Listen, you ain't gonna get this monkey to dance on command.
Yeah. Hey, switching gears, man. COVA. So, hey, and since you got your, you know, you're pretty locked into the music industry. I think you are. So with the COVID lockdowns continuing, like with no reprieve in sight, like what are your predictions, like as far as the direction of nightlife in 2021?
So, okay, so I'm probably one of the guys that is the least popular at this. I usually don't give my opinion too much on it, just because I don't want to piss people off, and only
Piss them off. It's Fired Up and Furious.
only because I respect the DJ. But now that everybody knows already, now that everybody knows it's not going to happen, so most people were telling me it was going to be done in June. Then some people said August. I didn't think it was going to be done. So I don't think, honestly, I don't think it's going to be till mid 2021.
I said the same thing.
If that.
It's gonna be, and from having the guys in Europe on, what they said to me is they don't even anticipate anything being semi-normal till fall 2021 into 2022.
They're shutting down on Thursday. You know that in London.
Oh, it's done.
Oh, we're shutting down here in America too. They were just waiting for us to get through that fucking election. As soon as the election's over, they're shutting America down. So everybody's about to go back on lockdown. Remember, we got together for Rage's birthday the day before lockdown, and I was saying, "Oh no, this shit isn't going to be over in the summer. This shit gonna be through the holidays. Don't plan on doing shit until the next year.
Yeah.
But San Diego don't care, man. If you guys can get some cams on Google of San Diego and just look at the streets, that San Diego don't care, man.
And that's the problem in itself, you know.
They don't. Nobody wears masks. People are vacationing to San Diego because they know they can get away with not wearing masks. Like if I turn on my cam outside, it shows the street outside my pad, my loft. Bro, you would see hundreds of people walk by with no masks because they don't care. People don't care.
Like, but as far as nightlife, I mean, what's it? People still need an outlet to receive music. You know what I'm saying? And to let loose to party. So it's like, is Twitch? This is it, right? This is it. This is what's going to be going down here until 2021, or.
Listen, bro, it's been 102 years since something like this has happened. So we're going to have to figure it out. But I think Twitch is going to be the future. Honestly, I don't even think we've peaked.
You know,
I think when we're going to peak is right around March. March would be the peak. I think anybody who's thinking of streaming or something like that, I would probably definitely start now, sooner than later. And then, Furious. I mean, when'd you start the show?
We started the show March, but Savo got me onto Twitch January 2019.
Got it. But the talk part was
the talk part was in March. Yeah.
Got it. Because what I'm saying is like, because you evolved, meaning you were just, you were DJing and then it expanded. So I say anybody who's going to do it, I say jump on now. You're definitely not late to the party. It's going to be a while before we get this thing going. And right now it's time to really network, get your skills up. Should everybody do talk shows? No. You know what I mean? Not everybody's going to be a Furious in this panel right here. These guys are good at what they do.
They're Furious
or COVA.
Right, COVA.
You be handling with, and you got like major people you be fucking with and you be handling it, man. Like you are definitely made for this.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Can I tell you something, man? Honestly, I did not even consider myself somewhat good until we did. I'm trying to think who we did. We did somebody, I think it was David Morales, or it might have been after that. Crystal Waters. When I did Crystal Waters, that's when people called me and they were like, "You onto something." But people were still sleeping. Even when I did the first one I did with Tony Touch, Mr. C, who was the other guy? I did Mr. C, Eclipse, DJ Riz, and it was one more person. Evil D from Black Moon. That was the time. Let me tell you, I'm a shout out to my Cali homies, but I'm gonna put it on blast. Where's my gunshots? So I asked for help. I usually never ask people to support me on stuff. I usually just do the show and it is what it is. But on that one, I asked for raids and I did a bunch of stuff, and nobody called me back. And then I did the show, and it was the funniest thing. My girl wasn't over that weekend, so I'm eating dinner alone. It was a Friday night. I'm just chilling, and I get a call, and it was one of my Cali friends, and they were like, "Yo, man, you did a really good job today." And I was like, "Oh, thanks, man. Blah, blah, blah." There's always something that happens. Furious, you guys in the here, Furious 4 know what's up. So I was like, "Oh, I went through a little bit of this and that, blah, blah, blah." And he was like, No, you did really good. And I was like, "Okay." And then he straight up told me, he was like, "Me and the homies didn't think you could do it. We thought they were going to eat you up." And I was like, "Oh, wow." So that's when another reason I knew, because I think people didn't realize I had so much involvement like in hip hop too. They thought I was just the EDM guy. So that's when I started to realize, I was like, okay, we're onto something. But, honestly, every day we get better, all of us here, right? And we figure it out, man. And that's the kind of thing right now. Like, think about it. If I had said to Furious, I'm not going to do it, just like guys had told me they were going to do it when we had like 10 people watching us. You know what I mean? And you guys, got a great number now. So, but I'm saying, like, we got to all be together, man. And if we don't all do this together and we don't all lock arms and start this thing and really hone in and teach each other shit, this is not going to happen. So
I said that all the time. I say that all the time. I said it's a community, and you can't do Twitch by yourself. You cannot do it by yourself. No. The community is the one that supports you. And if you guys respect the community and you guys bond together, we'll all grow together. Together.
I did it by myself, but no, I'm just kidding. Honestly, it was one thing COVA said earlier too, man. Like, I remember when I had first got on Twitch, it was like maybe about 2 weeks into Twitch, right? And I'm doing all right numbers, for someone who just started on Twitch, right? I had kind of watched the cat. He first thing, I was one of his first. I was one of his day ones. And he said, listen, I have budgeted enough money to do this for a year. He's a gamer. To do this for a year, I'm going to stream 7 days a week, 10 to 12 hours a day. I know if I do that, the numbers will come. I'll be cool. And now he's, this is what he does for a living. He makes, 10 plus grand a month. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So,
Hey, real quick, shout out to Dance from Home for the raid, man. I appreciate you guys, fam.
42 people.
Yeah, it's Dance from Home. That's my
What's up,
that's
man?
my family. That's my community. What up? Shouts out to you guys,
We're
man. What up,
we're
man?
gonna be at 130 cents, my
Yeah,
bro.
man. Hey, shout out to the Brothers Keeper too. They were the guests on Talk from Home, and on their DFH, Halloween set. I swear, man, it looked just like a hot damn freaking music video concert. Like some Slipknot, the production level was out the freaking roof.
Yep.
I mean, Rage. I think I sent you that.
Yeah, I
link
watched it. It was
under
just
Vibe.
crazy.
It was.
Crazy.
I mean, and honestly, it was going on the same time your stream. So I was like going back and forth. I was like, this is crazy, man. You know.
Shout out to
Let's do a couple
DFH.
shout outs really quickly.
Go ahead.
Lil Berries, what's up? How you doing? Running.
Hula Girl.
Running Hula Girl. That's one of my
It's her
day ones.
birthday over the weekend. Happy
Yep.
birthday, Running Hula Girl.
yeah.
Miss JB, what's up? How you doing? Waffle.
That's my day one right there.
That's my mod.
Waffle House
That's my
Index.
mod.
What's up? Koi Fabiosa, we see you, brother. How you doing? He's saying
Boss Mod, Nix 55. Chris Cut. Yo, that's best fam right there. Chris Cut.
Verna Mall. Yo, I was on Chris Cut's stream before. She actually announced this. So shout out to her. She's one of your mods too, right?
She is mods and fam. She's definitely
That's
fam.
what I'm talking about. Nick's 55.
Our fam. Our fam.
Nick's 55. What's up? Old school ish Mo. What's up?
Old school schmo. That's old school schmo. What up?
Oh, what's up, old school schmo?
This is Raph. What's up? The DJ Rick E. What's up?
This is Raph. She's a mod too.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to her.
Teal green swords.
She got- all the swords are here now. All the swords.
All the stores are there. Jay Swink, SWVNK. What up? All right, I
That's
think,
what's up.
we got everybody. Roderick, what up? 29. Okay. cool.
So we were talking about what the nightclub scene is gonna look like in 2021, and COVA said no, it's not. We're still gonna be on Twitch probably till like summertime or whatnot.
Easy.
But I want to ask your opinion on music. How do we test new music now? How do we know what music to play? As far as like the new music, because usually when we get to push the new music, we can test it out and see what it's like, see what's hitting, what's popping, and then and like I said, some of the new music we already know what's popping. But right now, I'm having a hard time trying to figure out what's cracking as far as music that you can play in the club ish.
I like it. I think open format is good. I think you should do theme nights though. I think that's something that should go. Are you asking me what type of music? Or are you telling me?
I'm talking about how do you test new music nowadays? I mean, how do you know what to push? You know what I mean?
Honestly, I think throwbacks is what's working right now.
Yes. Yeah, it is.
That's one of the things. Definitely throwbacks. I think one of the other things that's important is to theme the music. So if you're doing new stuff, maybe theme it like you're going to be breaking records for a certain time or a certain point of time. So then that way people kind of can stay engaged. I think another thing too is if you break music, you got to make sure that people can rate it.
Yeah.
Somehow. I feel like because everything in Twitch, I mean, Sable will tell you, is all community based. Rage will tell you, So as long as you're engaging them and they can do it,
Yeah.
you can definitely do it. Big shout out to my guy. I think he's gonna jump in. Oh, my lady's in here. Big shout out to Emily. I love you, mama.
Hi, Emily.
Emily, hey, Em.
She's lurking. She hasn't really said anything. Say hi in the chat real quick.
She's here. Hey, Emily, what's up?
She's lurking. Love you, mama. All right, go ahead.
Aw.
No, I was gonna say, like, obviously the impressions. You look at the Spotify, and you see how many impressions it has. Okay, and then so usually I would take that and I'll test it out with my community. And I mean, I already know, 90s hip hop. I know that stuff rules. And so, however, as with anything, even with the clubs, even where I am, I always try to interject new music. Not only does it keep me current, as a DJ, which is obviously very important, right? I guess I'm trying to keep everybody
Mm-hmm.
current with it. But I do know there's certain sounds that's not going to resonate with my follower base, which is predominantly 30s and 40s, right?
Yeah.
You know, here on Twitch. So
Mm-hmm.
By the way, my girl's in there. She showed me. She created a new handle just for me.
she did. Where's it at?
What
Where's
is
it at?
it?
It's Mauselina Cha Cha Cha. You see it?
Oh,
Check
I
it.
saw that.
Oh, I
Oh,
see
Wait,
it.
wait. Let me go for
My,
it.
my girl's
she gave
4'11".
you kissy faces.
There it is.
My girl's 4'11", so I call her Mouse. So
Oh,
Shout out to my short people.
my little mouse. Yeah.
Aw.
There you go.
Hi, babe.
T-Womp said the
T-Womp.
DJs are solely responsible for this now. If a person sends music, if it fits the set of a DJ, can push it. So folks have to know what type of genre they're going to send out music to you now, and just can't blindly send email blasts anymore.
What I suggest to you is I had somebody on the show, all the DJs on here, including the panel. I would tell you guys to hit him up. Make sure you hit him up. Tell him I sent you. His name is Bobby Promo. Look him up now. He should be in the chat coming in.
Bobby Promo. Okay.
Yeah, so that's Bobby Shaw. By the way, he worked with Madonna, Prince. Like, that's my OG. But that's the big homie too. Bro, when I tell you all the people, he worked with Diana Ross. He worked with, I mean, like, literally, you talk about legends. And right now, he's working on little people like Marshmello, Katy Perry, Jason Derulo.
Little people. Little people.
Disclosure. He works for Defected Records. Everything for Capitol. Like, so
That's some little people.
make sure
That's
you
some
guys
little people.
Very little.
follow him. His name is it's at Bobby Promo, and send him a whisper. Send him your email, and he'll put you on the email blast.
Oh yeah.
I'll do it right now.
I'm gonna
Do
do
it
that
right now. I'm telling you, that's the
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Yoshi. If you're in here, I don't know if he's in here or not, but I know Yoshi does a new music show,
Mm-hmm.
and he has A&R people send him music,
Yep.
and then he tests it in his market, and they rate it, right? And that's a banger. Nah, that's trash.
1,
You
2,
know?
3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So man, that's a good idea. And yeah, you know, and I get emails from A&R. Hey, can you try this on your stream? Can you try this? I'm like, oh, okay.
Can
I
someone
already
put
played it.
Bobby's
Already played
name in the chat so we can follow?
it. Is he here?
Bobby
Yeah,
Promo.
Let me put it in. I'll put it at Bobby Promo.
Okay.
At Bobby Promo on Instagram.
Yep, that's it. I just put it. No, that's on the whisper. That's
I mean, I'm sorry. It's
let me
Twitter
I'll
handle.
put it in twitch.tv/Bobby Promo. Just tell him I sent you. He'll put you on the email blast right away. Like, literally. There it is.
There we go.
So yeah, make sure you guys hit him.
See, teamwork makes the dream work, kids.
Definitely.
That's what I'm saying, man. But I definitely would suggest, if you're gonna do new music, make sure you title it new music. Make sure you do a certain segment for it, and the viewers have to be involved. And that's how you're gonna get your analytics. That's how you know how to break records. And remember, this is all about community. And
There it is. Marcy, baby, you taking notes? That's
that's the good stuff, man. But you guys are really killing it, man. I want to thank you guys for doing what you do, because I just love how the banter that you four have is insane. You guys, man, and 360 kind of like levels it out, because sometimes
Yes, she does.
she does.
Savo goes, he goes in with his one time he was talking about doing it, and he was saying, like, you got to keep your shoes on so you keep the grip, and I was like, what am I watching here? And I was like, yo, what's up with that? Yo, what's up with that Baby Yoda picture in the back? I need to know what's up with that painting.
Oh yeah, I'm finishing it. I'm almost done. It'll be done soon.
What do you do with those?
That's 360 photo.
I sell a lot of art, bro. Like all that shit.
That's what
There he is, Bobby Promo. There he is.
Art.
He's
There's
here, right?
nothing
Thanks for the
but art
follow.
in here. My first year here's the thing on Twitch, and this goes out to everybody in chat, anybody who wants to really stream.
Yeah.
I really am a true believer in you get out of life whatever you put into it. So you got to put 100% to get 100%. It's cool to say I'm doing this, and this, but that's 80%. So you're only going to get 80%. The other 20% might be the shit that puts you over the motherfucking top.
Absolutely.
And when I first got on Twitch, I was like, I made a painting every 3 days. I would switch my paintings out every 2 to 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
And so my first year, I painted over 100 paintings, and it was mad nuts, bro. I still to this day say there ain't no artist on Twitch that painted as much as me. fuck out of here. My
Yeah, let's
house is
go.
full of paintings. So I print them up, and then I sell them.
So we're gonna put that. We're gonna mods put that in the chat. I need y'all to put that in the chat. Oh, sorry, I'm acting like mom over here running.
Hey, your mods are here. You tell
Right?
them.
Right?
Tell them.
Your mods are here.
Your mods are here.
Mods, put it in
Your
the
mods
chat.
is my mods.
Yeah, you're about to, we sharing mods over here. Yo, big shout out to Bobby Promo. Just walked in the room. Listen, let me tell you something. The one thing that you're ever gonna learn, that I learned in all these years, is it's all about your network, and that's the big homie, and he's someone who he's very, very good, knows a ton of people, and always picks up the call, gives me great advice, slaps me on the wrist when I do something I'm not supposed to do. So I respect and appreciate, big bro.
Love that.
But thank you so much, Bobby Promo. And anybody here, I need you to follow him. DJs, I need you to send him a whisper, and I need you to tell him, like, yo, we need some records.
I want to know if Bobby Promo got that Young Sad on his playlist.
On his playlist? What label? What label?
Savo. It's my son. It's
Oh.
Oh my God.
Shout out to your kiddo though. Shout him out, dude. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
my son. He said it's not Young Sad anymore, Dad. It's just Sad.
Oh,
Wow.
I was like, please, homie, get some new names, bro.
Give
like,
him a hug, bro. Give him a hug. man.
Yo, Bobby Promo writes that my spelling sucks. That's another thing too. Yo, bro,
Spelling
I misspelled it. My grammar, my spelling is terrible. That's why I needed it.
Hey, Kova, tell him, listen, when you look like this, you don't have to learn how to spell, homie. I've been pretty my whole life, Claire. I never learned how to spell. Grammar is for my sister. No, I'm just kidding. No.
That's too funny, man. So yeah, you guys, you're killing it out here. 101 people, 99 viewers.
They're here to see you. They're not here to see
Listen,
me, man. They're here to see you.
They were like, Kova's gonna be on. Oh, we all need to get over there, player.
All right, so here's we got two serious questions here.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are 5 things you wish you knew that you know now when you first started DJing, DJing and producing?
Networking is one of them. I learned that kind of early, but not early enough. So I was really awkward. I used to be really, really awkward. So I had to learn my social skills. So that's one of them. The power of being persistent. That's another one.
Persistence. Damn.
Persistence is another one, man. I was always afraid of the word no. Now you can tell me no, and no means not right now. And I keep, these artists will attest. I got so many artists that are telling me no, and they're circling around, and they're like, yo, did I tell you no? And most of them told me no 3-4 times, and then they'll come on. They're like, I know, come on. So persistence, networking, keeping your word. I mean, that's another good one because your word is everything. So how you do some things is how you do everything. So like make sure you do everything you say you're gonna do. So that's 3.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Right. I'm trying. Always be honest. Keep it real. So then sometimes it'll keep you out of a lot of trouble. It'll be a pain in the beginning, but people always respect someone who's honest and keeps it real. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like if your heart's not in something, don't do it. Unless you're willing to be miserable about it. That's the other one. I don't know. I'm trying to think. My last one will probably be do things you're scared to do. This is another one. So check this out. It's funny. We were talking about this, but the camera always has been a problem for me. So even right before the pandemic, the week before, we did a 130 person thing at Splice. I did a panel, and it was in front of 130 people, and I could speak no problem. But the second you put a camera in front of me, I will freeze up.
Yeah, that's rage right there. That's rage and shit.
Right, Rage?
Yeah, I'm telling you, like he made fun of me. Like, I could DJ to thousands of people. I'd done stadiums. And I when the camera comes on, I'm like, I freeze up, And one day he was making fun of me. He was all like, "Who is this dude on your channel, bro? Who are you?" It's like,
you do a great job, though, bro. You do a great job now, so this is good. But that's the thing, right? Is you got to do it a bunch of times. So that's probably the 5th, right? You're gonna suck at first. Just do it a bunch of times until you get better. And shout out to Bobby Promo on that too, because a lot of times I'll call him, be like, "How'd I do? How'd I do?" And he'd be like, "No, you did good." And he's like, or he would tell me like, "Oh, you need to do this. Make sure you pay attention to the screen." You have to have people that tell you the truth. My girl's another one. Don't wear that shirt no more.
that's what I do. That's what I do with Furious. Like after my show, I call him. I go, "Hey, yo, how was it? Was I okay? I mean, was I?" He was all like, "Dude, you're like this. You're like a rock, bro. You're stiff. You know, it's like loosen up.
Yo, here's a question I wanted to ask earlier, but let me ask it now. What was one of your biggest failures that provided you the greatest lesson in your career?
There's so many failures. I think, well, so just so you know, I was fired from every job I had up until 21. There was not music. So I think one of the things that I learned there was anything you're ever going to do you have to do it. You have to be passionate about. So my music thing, when I did the label thing and stuff, that was the only job I never got fired from. But I went back to IT for a short period and I got fired from that job. And they actually had bets on how long I was going to get fired. They had wagers. And it was because I was so bad. Like if I didn't like it, I just wouldn't do it. So what I say to you is whatever you're going to do, just make sure you like what you do. Now, listen, there's nothing wrong with having a day job and doing your side hustle, but you have to change. So when I got fired from the last job, that's when, so it's been 13 years in August that I've been self-employed, meaning haven't had a boss. And that's when I had to change. So I was always late to things. I had to stop that. I wasn't persistent. I had to change that. I was afraid of no. I had to change that. And that's like when you had to be more self-aware. So one of the things I tell you is like, you know, do what you got to pivot and do what you got to do so then you could do what you love. And, you know, and that's it. And another thing that people say is that, well, I don't know if I can do what I love. Well, develop skills. Like, I mean, think about it, like Furious now, right? You and the crew here, you guys literally could get your own radio show now and you guys would be good at it because you guys engage with the people.
You hear that? You hear that?
You know what I mean? You guys got to.
I agree.
He's like,
Rage.
He already read my mind.
Rage. What did I tell you last night, bro?
What
did I tell you? Exactly what you're saying, Kova. I called Rage and was like, "You don't understand, homie. Fired Up and Furious is different. I haven't felt like this since I was doing mornings with my homeboy. That's why I show up on Mondays, because you know, granted, I love the three people that are above me, but I mean, well, on the screen it's one below and two above, but I love everybody on the screen. But like for real, man, there's a chemistry. I've been doing theater my whole life. And being on stage, I've worked in tons of different productions, and there's only a few that it was like magic. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't come along often.
No,
you know what I mean? So
I did radio for over 10 years, and there's a lot of DJs I couldn't work with, and there's DJs that I meshed it very well. And yeah, and you know, it's all chemistry, you know.
Yeah,
it's way how.
And if you want to sell us, COVA, we give you 10%.
Yeah, I think we had 360. Was it episode 5 or something, or like episode 6, something like that? Right? 7? Was it 7?
Nah.
I knew right after the interview. I was like, yo, I got to bring her on the team. I got to bring her. I knew from that interview. I was like, yo, I gotta see if I can add her.
She's a great balance though, because she knows to direct the conversation, and even like when you guys take something, she picks it. And she's like, okay, we're going to run with this. And it takes very good.
Don't be stealing her now, Kova. Don't steal her. No, eye sockets to your soul. I got you. That's
your team.
No, you know what? I mean, I think one of the great things about 360 is that you don't know. She's funny. Mean. She can be mean too.
Right? Yeah, she's funny.
She's funny. In your sternum if you get on her nerves at, you know, grocery store.
I'll work out.
No, but now, you know, COVA, now we got to know you. It's like, you know, people always surround people with good people. Mm-hmm. And that's how and I've been in the music industry for so long, and I could tell who is not, who I shouldn't work with or who I should work with. Mm-hmm. And for some reason, I know when there's good people around you, and to this day, I still talk to some of the labels that, you know, that I used to talk to every day about music. And now, you know, when they first started, now they're like running the shit. They're like the main people at the labels, you know, and then, you know, I still talk to them. It's good people, you know.
Absolutely.
And I can see that with all of us.
All right. I got one more question before we go to promo time. 5 pieces of advice you can give to DJs that are starting to stream on Twitch.
Okay, this is a good one. I'm gonna start with one of them that's really easy. My girl's not gonna like it. Don't be a dick. That's the first one. Yeah, so don't be a dick. So in other words, all that, you know, stuff you guys do back in, when we were all working gigs and stuff like that, just make sure you play nice, because this Twitch community is completely different, and it's something where you'll be X'd out really quickly. So make sure you
Yes, you will be.
right. So
Yeah.
make sure you play nice. Make sure you're respectful.
So
Make sure you treat people with respect. How, like Sabo said, treat them how you want to be treated, and just be good. Be a good person. Be a good human. Second one is help people. Sabo said that too. Rage said it too. Furious 360, of course, co-signed. If you help people, they're gonna help you, and it's the law of reciprocity, right? I don't know if you guys know this, but in Africa, when they meet you, they give you a gift, and it's the law of reciprocity. So they didn't even ask you for anything, and they're not expecting anything in return, but they're starting the relationship with giving you a gift. So as long as you start like that, things will be golden. So when you send somebody a whisper and say raid me, you're already in the negative.
already.
Already in the negative.
Listen to what he said. Already.
Already in the, and I heard this a long time ago, and they said friendships are like bank accounts. Every time you ask for a favor, you're withdrawing, and just like, but you have to put money back in your bank account. So there's a point when you're in a negative balance. You know what I'm saying? What does the bank do? They usually close your account and you're done.
Yeah.
So think of it like that for relationships, and you'll be fine. So that's another one. The other one is add value, man. I mean, a lot of people say, oh, why don't people watch me? Well, what?
Oh shit! I lost COVA. Oh no, there's my bad. My bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. He got me out, man.
I know. I was like, I thought it was saved. I'm waiting for him to come back in there. It's like click it. My bad.
Yeah. Make sure you what were we talking about? Make sure you give value. So
Value.
yeah. So try to find something that's your niche. Try to find a void. Try to find a space that's not being done. So example, I have people that are, and I'm gonna shout them out here too because they might be lurking, but I have people that copy the show, man. And that's the thing I like about Furious. Like Furious and them, they have their own dynamic. They do their own show, and they don't do what other people do. So that's why I know they're gonna be successful. But don't copy people's shows, man. It's just tacky. It looks bad. And I have people that are like literally like nipping at the heels, and you can't do that, man. You can't do it. Because people don't want to watch a replica of something else.
Right.
And there's so much stuff to do. Like, I mean, literally, we could all talk about things that could be done and voids that are needed. You know what I mean? Shout out to Twin Spin on here. Shout out to
Twin Spin.
So Twin Spin has a Twitch show on Sunday, and listen to me. Like, he called me. This is when you know when somebody's an OG. He called me. He was like, yo, man, I want to talk to you real quick. And he was like, I'm thinking of starting this Twitch show, and it's going to be different than yours. And I was talking to him. I was like telling him my concerns, not about the show per se, but about things that were happening to me and whatever. And I could tell his intent was really, really good. I was like, dude, well, what day are you doing this? And he's like, Sunday. I'm like, bro, do your show on Sunday. I don't even stream weekends. Like, do it. But he wanted a blessing, and he was someone like, he's a person of honor. Like, I could tell, man. So shout out to him. And his show is doing amazing.
Yeah, it's Twin Spin. What time is the show? Sunday. What time on Sunday?
Yeah, plug that.
Yeah, plug that, Twin Spin, yo.
And shout out to guys.
I think it's like noon Pacific time or 1 p.m. Pacific.
Wait,
time,
how Twin
like
Spin having a goddamn show and none of us been on that bitch yet?
You mean like
Twin?
on it?
Pow, pow.
What's up, Twin?
Pow. Like I'm on it. I'm like making comments like 1,000 times. I'm like, he'd be highlighting my comments. So shout out. At least he highlight my. So I feel like I'm in there. He highlight my comments.
Shout out to Twin Spin, but he does really good. So he's someone of a good intent. He's someone who's trying to add value. He's definitely added to the community. He's been part of our community, and now we're fortunate enough to be part of his.
Yeah, man.
So shout out to him, man, and people like, what I'm saying. So everybody on here who's doing a thing, just kind of find your own lane, because you can't complain about somebody not watching you and then you not giving them, you not filling a void in the space. Because think of it the same thing, like pizzerias. You see pizzerias on every corner. What's different about yours? You know what I mean? Just think of it like that. And then the last two, I don't know, whatever. Give value. I'm trying to think of another one. Let's do a couple more. But learn the etiquette. Learn the Twitch etiquette.
Learn the Twitch etiquette.
Consume.
A big one that I see that's really, really bad? Raids, and people don't acknowledge the raid.
Yes.
Oof.
I've seen that.
That's bad.
And what, like, and your boy Bobby Promo says, have a schedule.
Yeah.
Schedule.
That's so good. That's probably number 5. Bobby Promo, thank you for that one.
Like, Hell yeah.
Have
Like,
a set schedule.
like Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern time, morning wake up show? Like that? Okay,
That's
cool.
what I'm talking about. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I think the other side to that, Kova, like I think for newer streamers that don't acknowledge raids, and I know this is a real thing because I am also guilty of that. Some because my chat is pretty crazy too, not as crazy as yours, but I sometimes don't even see that there's a raid coming because this is before like everybody would spam or whatever. Sometimes it'd just be I'm looking down too much and not looking up. And I think that was one of the things that was discussed on your show too, not looking up enough into your chat or your screen to see what's going on. Now I'm so much better. And that's what I did at first. So I'm like, oh shoot, who raided? You know, and my mods would be like, so-and-so raided you like 30 minutes ago. And I'm like, oh my God. So I'd have to go in and, you know, thank them personally, which is a good thing to do also. You know,
That's a good job for mods. Go ahead.
yeah.
Yeah, so mods should always let you know. And if they didn't acknowledge it, mods, they know here because my mods do it all the time. Because what happens is, especially when you're doing talk, you're trying to finish a point, and it's hard to stop and acknowledge everybody. So, but mods and my mods definitely they send me whispers, and then they tell me, and some of them actually have my number, so they text. And then that's another way to get my attention because there's a lot going on. Especially like think about it, if you're doing Little John. You can't be stopping every 2 seconds.
Man.
Yeah. Say it again, player.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You can't. So, but there's got to be a level of communication. Mods have to. I think that's something that we're going to talk about with mods doing it. That's a really good one, 360 that you're talking about when you miss it. It's easy to, but like I said, as long as you have the systems in place, and this is something I think we're all learning at one time.
Yeah.
So as long as you have the systems in place, you can kind of get through it. But acknowledge your chat, man. Acknowledge your chat. Another thing too, I could say to a lot of the newer streamers, the music is secondary. I hate to say it that way, especially when you're starting.
Yeah, it is.
That's why he says I talk and play music.
There you go. Yo, and funniest thing, Miss Ninja was on our show and she was telling people when they're like, well, what do I do when I only have 4 viewers? She's like, you have 4 viewers, dude. Those 4 people there to watch you. She's like, talk to them, acknowledge them, communicate with them. And when she said it, it was like, it finally clicked for me too. I was like, oh snap, that's what she's saying. She's right. And what happened with us was we started to get so inundated because the channel grew so fast. And yo, let me tell you, shout out to DJ Furious, man. 3.7 thousand followers. That's a lot of followers, man. We're not even half your number, bro.
That's because of everybody here in the chat. That's
That's right.
It's not, and everybody here in the chat, everybody here in this panel. It's I can't take the credit for that, man. I can't. You know what I mean?
Hey, real quick.
I love y'all. Love y'all. And shut your mouth at the same time. Shut your mouth.
Meatball said something that I was gonna inject is that it's real. Here's the thing, like Victoria hardly cracks the mic, and I think that's one of the reasons why I'll listen to her whole set. You know what I mean? Just putting that out there to all you fucking DJs. But one of the things that you can do is you can set up a bot for your chat. For every time somebody raids your chat, and you can make it as long as you want, and that will help keep your eye on the chat. And again, you don't have to like interrupt the joint to say what's up to the raiders or whatever, but you can wait until the break, and you can do a break set, and then do your shout outs, do what's up to all the raiders, thanks for coming through, blah blah blah, and then get right back in the mix. You feel me? So I think he said put a widget in for your pop-up on your stream, but you can do that with Streamlabs. You should have alerts up anyway for raiders, but you can also put it in your MooBot or your bot for your chat. And every time somebody raids, it'll just pop up and you'll see it. You can change the colors on it and everything. So that'll get your focus on, to remember all shit.
That's on Streamlabs?
Hold on.
Well, no, for your bot. So I have like MooBot on my chat, so like it's always through my bot. Like I do all my commands through my bot. That's the other thing that DJs I don't think on Twitch have really taken advantage of yet. Is the bot for their chat. Like there's so many different bomb commands that you can put on, and that's the other thing too. DJs haven't taken advantage of the panels. Nobody puts together panels. I was on I won't say his name, his DJ stream, and he had like he had one panel, and it was the PayPal one because they fucking know how to put that one on there. And I clicked on it, and it didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have that kind of stuff in your about page. You got to put your panels on, but make sure that the links click to whatever the fuck you want them to click to. If it's PayPal, have them click to PayPal. If it's your website, have it click to your website. If it's your SoundCloud or your Mixcrate or whatever, have it click to that shit. Like, you know, you got to be able to utilize all the tools on Twitch. And I think so many DJs here on Twitch are so new that they just don't know that all that stuff is available. You know
That's
what
why
I'm
we're
saying?
here.
Yep.
That's why
Well,
COVA's
to
here.
be fair, though, Twitch, I'm a UX designer during the day.
Pow.
You know what?
Pow.
I'll tell you, Twitch has one of the
Worst.
worst UIs that I've ever fucking worked with. So it
Damn.
drives me
Pow.
That's coming from a
nuts.
professional, right?
Professional.
to
know?
navigate through Twitch as a UX designer in tech, like bothers me. But okay. And just to go off of that, Savo, it is not easy. So not everybody is tech savvy. They may be good at DJing and do whatever, you know, all that stuff, but navigating through and posting, because it's not like a regular website where you could just, if you know a little bit of HTML or if it's a drag and drop, it is not any of those things. So it's not easy for everybody to set up their panels. They may try. And,
COVA.
Yes, sir.
So
Don't steal her. I see you eyeing her. She's talking all this tech talk. I see she's talking all this tech talk. I see it in your head.
Hey,
You
hey,
see it.
I'm a man of honor, bro. You see, I'm a man of honor.
I could
But
moonlight
it's true, though.
elsewhere.
You got all right. Yeah, you can. All right, go ahead. Moonlight.
she's
Moonlight.
right, though.
No, I'm just saying that's just
Moonlight.
the other side
The
of
only
that.
reason why I said that though, 360 is listen. I'm a geeky tech nerd kind of thing. But before I even streamed on Twitch, I did my research. I'm not like again. I'm great at being talent. I'm not good at the business side of everything and all that. But I did my research and I looked at all the gaming channels that were, you know, real big. What do their panels look like, and what does all their stuff cover? What could I incorporate into mine? What did I want to keep? What did I not want to keep? And then when I realized I didn't know how to use a motherfucking bot, I went to YouTube and I was like, how do you fucking program a bot for Twitch? And there was YouTube tutorials and I did it and it was trial and error. And I got all that shit set up before I even streamed. You feel me?
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people that just don't know. They like, I've talked to DJs and be like, why don't you have any panels, homie? And they'd be like, what is a panel?
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. I mean, earlier, that's why, you know, there's some DJs that they're just gonna do the minimum to it, just to play music, and that's it. Some of them don't really care, and to be honest with you, there is some guys that don't care. What they do care about is that they're on, they got their camera on, and they're spinning. But you can't force somebody, you know, to, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that.
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna do it and they're gonna learn it. And they're going to do their research on their own. They're going to go to Fierce, you know, show on Mondays. They're going to go to COVA's on Wednesdays. They're
COVA's on Wednesday.
So
where,
they're gonna,
where
see
360
how
will
I
be
did
at
that?
eventually.
You see how I did that? So, so they're going to go to these shows. They're going to go to YouTube. It goes like, oh, COVA's going to have someone on here that's a professional at setting layouts, overlays. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it depends on a person, like how they want to treat their page. You know, there's some people that don't have that effort or don't have that tech, you know, that tech knowledge. So I mean, for me, people are hitting me up like left and right. I'm like, can you set up my page? Can you set up my stream? And I'm like, I'm doing this after work. I'm doing that, you know, before I stream, you know. And
are you charging them dinner at least? You feel me? You should be charging them a carne asada burrito or something, player. You feel me?
Sabo, I'm gonna hit you up about the bot thing because I gotta perfect that. There's a lot of things I'd like to have more automated.
I tell people all the time on Twitch, it doesn't matter, guest or not, people in the chat, hit me up if you have any questions. I mean, I've been doing this shit, and I was pretty successful when I was doing it full time for almost 6 years now. So there's a lot of things that I know that a lot of other people might not know, but I've gone through the trial and error. You know what I'm saying? And I've lost and here listen, hear this, everybody, all you streamers. Twitch will take your followers. You feel me? Don't get it twisted. One day you'll look at your follower list, and I was at 19,000, and then the next day I was at, like, a week or so later I was at 17,000, and then now I'm down to like 12,000. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, so there's some things that I've learned about Twitch, and as much as I love Twitch, I also got a love-hate kind of thing with them. Like, Twitch is like my ex-girlfriend. Like, I'll fuck with her, what I'm saying?
You
But,
don't
like,
say. You don't say.
you know what I'm saying? I'm a slide through every so often when I'm lonely. You feel me? But
Every week, man. You don't
Every
say.
week.
Yo, just give him the middle finger. Just do it right here on the show. It's fired up.
No.
and
Every
furious.
week,
No,
he says the
listen.
same thing.
it's
Well,
all,
I think that's what's
it's
really
all
cool
about
about
love on Twitch.
it's really
all
cool
about
about
love.
shows like this, because we got Tweak Music Tips that like go over
Tweak
you know.
Music Tips. Yo, shout out to Tweak Music Tips. My man COVA and co-host, featured co-host 360. Make sure you catch him on Wednesdays.
No, I'm
You see how I squeezed that in there?
We focus a lot about
it
like
was-
things that we should do as DJs and etiquette and advice and things like that. But I think that there is layers and layers of complexity where it's like we've got to do panels, or we've got to learn about bots. We got to learn about etiquette and tech, like our equipment, how to hook stuff up, how we should sound, like how we should act. I mean, we are basically, as
Yeah.
individuals in our own channels, are running our very own show.
Yeah.
And we are one man band, one man show.
Yep.
And so learning to multitask, like
Yeah.
to be watching chat and with my dogs like bothering me and trying to DJ and queue up. See, look at this guy, like, you know what I mean? And then, also think about, what about pre-production? I've got a show, or like Halloween. I've got to make sure I got overlays. I got to do this, and this. It's just, it's like a full-time job.
Production.
You
It's
know
a
what I mean?
production.
It is a total production.
And most people think when they tune in to, like, listen, her what was it yesterday? Your post Halloween bash, in your pre Halloween bash, that motherfucker was ridiculous, money. But people think that when you stream in COVA, you would, agree or disagree. People think that you just push a button and now you're on and hi everybody, what's going down?
That's what Rage thinks I do. He thinks I just push a button and I'm on.
No, like what COVA and Furious is doing, that's even more complexity
A lot
because
of work.
you've got to go and schedule
lot of work.
guests. You've got to coordinate with people. Now you're managing people.
making flyers,
Oh my God.
promoting.
Okay, because you said that, I love you 360, so you can go ahead Wednesdays and go ahead. You have my blessing because you said
even
that.
ask me. Oh my God, Furious.
Look at her.
No, but Calvin said that pre-production there's a lot that goes into it, man.
So I complain about it in the morning show. The morning show people know they know I complain about it. They were making fun of me. God damn it. Quit making fun. Anyways, COVA. Yeah, we do this thing called promo time. So let's give you your promo time. What you got coming up? Let's go.
Let's get going. So we had a couple changes this week. We actually had there's an election going on tomorrow, which people are gonna lose their mind. But we're not going into politics. But so we had a couple changes. So Wednesday, I'm gonna have my OG day, which is gonna be DJ Strobe. It's gonna be DJ Darth Vader, Aiden Scott, and
Aiden Scott. Let's go.
yeah, and we're probably gonna have Joshua Carl on. We're gonna just kind of kick it, talk all geeky things. Friday, we're gonna have DJ Spider.
Nice.
Ooh, Spider. That's
Yeah,
what's up.
Wow.
Spider.
What time Wednesday?
So all of my shows are 1 p.m. Eastern time, 10
1
a.m.
p.m. Eastern
Pacific,
time.
10 a.m. Pacific. And if you're in Europe, Central European Standard Time, 7 p.m. So I don't know if we got Europeans here, but just in case.
Oh, they in here. They in here.
Yeah, they're in here. So then, so that's going to be Wednesday. Same thing for Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. That's Spider and Latin Prince. We got a surprise
that's my
guest.
boy.
We got a surprise guest. Somebody probably bigger. Yeah, on
See?
Friday. Yeah. So we got, but I can't announce them until it's confirmed. Man, if you saw how many people we had coming on, and they would literally cancel the week before, and then we have to move them, and then
Oh yeah.
Next week, the Wednesday after, we got Eric's Deluxe.
Oh,
Oh,
shout out to Eric
nice.
Deluxe.
Yeah, Eric
Yeah.
Deluxe is going to be on streaming show. And then we got Crystal Waters the 17th. I mean not Crystal Waters,
Ooh.
CC
Oh.
Peniston. CC
Oh,
Peniston.
yo.
Yeah, we got a lot. There's a lot of people coming on, man. We got November is going to be insane. Like November for Wednesday and Friday is going to be the 2 best days. Crystal Waters, we're doing a pop-up show on Tuesday, and CC Peniston. I keep messing it up.
CC Peniston.
Oh,
Wow.
right on.
That's gonna be
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a great show. Who else we got, man? I'm trying to think. We
Bettina
got
wants to remind you of Mod Appreciation.
November 10th. That's gonna be my birthday, but it's not about me. It's about them. We're gonna do Mod Appreciation Day. We're gonna all the mods. So we're gonna do from the the intermediate streamers to the mods that are doing like 1,000 plus. And the idea of the show is not only to thank the mods, but they're also gonna talk about their job, what they do, how they do it, and they're gonna give us.
I'm sorry, Cova, but Neil Jackson wants to know if you're going to do the body trick.
Oh my god!
Yo, shout out to Neil
Neil.
Jackson, man.
Shout out to Neil Jackson.
Hi, Neil.
Gosh.
Neil Jackson.
Neil Jackson. Dude.
Neil Jackson
Oh.
was on a couple weeks ago with DJ Brett. It was a really cool show. We had a good time.
Oh my God.
So you guys were laughing earlier, but the name Cova Winfrey came from Twump the DJ, and Neil Jackson caught it, and he was like, "Yo, they're calling you Cova Winfrey." And
Cova Winfrey.
we had to make the emote. What happened was I was giving away 2 T-shirts.
Oh
and I
my
think we gave
gosh.
away 7 or 11. It was one of those. My sponsor wants to kill me all the time because I'm like, yo, here I like slip it in. I'm like, here's how many shirts we gave away. And he's like, bro, you only had 2 shows and you gave away 22 shirts.
Come on, Winfrey.
Yeah, man.
Cova Winfrey.
But that was fun.
Get a shirt.
Yeah, you get a shirt. You get a shirt.
Everybody gets a shirt.
So yeah, but fortunately, like this is funny. But if my sponsor wants to kill me for this too, we gave away studio monitors. We gave away.
Damn.
We gave away. These we gave away 2 weeks ago with the Pioneer $500 Pioneer thing controller. We gave away studio headphones Yamaha. We gave away lighting from Ape Labs. We gave away lighting from Twice. We gave away from that. Man, literally, like we've been giving away so much stuff. And the point is this: we're all in this together, right? Meaning, like we're all in this quarantine thing. We're all like miserable. We're all thinking about what's our next move. And the point is, we wanted to kind of alleviate, get people not thinking about the craziness that's going on, and just give them a little bit of value, a little bit of humor. We get to be silly, and that's why shows like yourself, man, you guys on here are amazing, and I really appreciate.
No, man, I appreciate it.
Well,
We
you know what?
appreciate you.
One thing you didn't talk about is your website.
Ooh,
Can we talk about your website real quick and
Do
get
it.
that in the chat?
yeah. So my website is I think it's tweakmusictips.com, and it's tweakmusictips.com. If you can put it in there, the mods that we so our site
Our mods.
the mods.
Yeah, we share mods and shit. That's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
And NYC calls them the Mob Deep.
Mob Deep.
Mob Deep, yeah.
Mob Deep.
Mod Deep. No, so that's gonna be dope. Yeah, so they're just I don't know if you guys know, but my main gig, because the streaming is just a side thing I do, but my main thing is I do artist development. So I do artist development for labels. Like I said, I got guys in Rock Nation, I got guys in Def Jam, I got guys in Warner, I got guys in all kinds of independents. So independent labels. So what I do is I help guys that want to learn how to produce, and then I get them there. So I do all the
Nice.
And what I've been doing is I actually did a tier 1 before that was just tier 2. Now I do DJs that want to learn mashups, how to do edits, intros, outros, how to do their mixes, and I teach them how to use Ableton, and I basically prep them so it's like phase 1, and then if later on they want to produce, I get them there. So and we're just trying to help as many people as we can get out of this and be better than we came in this. You know what I mean? And that's the idea of the culture of the show and the culture of whatever I do with the artist development.
That's it, man. Tweak Music Tips. Yo, see that dynamic follow button on your top left screen? If you're not following Tweak Music Tips, make sure you follow him, man, right now. And you got the show Wednesday and Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Keeping it locked, man. That's what's up, man.
Thank you so much, guys.
All right. So what we do while we get into our promo time, we always have the guests of the day pick who we're gonna raid next. So
Wait,
I'll
see this link? These links are going nuts. These people are going nuts in the chat. Go ahead. Sorry.
no go ahead.
Go. Wait, give him a couple shout outs, man. Let's do this.
Yeah,
real quick, man.
Go ahead, man. Go
ahead,
shout
baby.
them out. Go.
There's so many people. Miss JB, what's up? Nikki's 55, what's up?
Boss mod.
Maxino, what's up? BB Joy, what's up? Sweetest Ash, what's up? Jeff Mobby, what's up?
Ooh.
Neil Jackson, we see you, my brother. That's the big homie. I'll call you later, brother. Jenna 2882, what's up? DJ Twin Spin, what's up? Deuce 83, what's up? Calvin Cornell, what's up? Waffle House Index, what's up? DJ Rage Online, what's up? DJ Yo Jimbo, what's up? RD Ist, what's up? DJ Chris Cut, that's the mod of the best over there. That's just for DJ Furious. You see that? Oh, Kuch Mo, what's up? I think we got everybody, man. I think we got Martin
Shit's
Romero.
going ham, dude.
Yo, it's going nuts, man. These people in here. Nerd Chris, we see you. DJ Bet One, what's up? DJ Chanel B. All right, I'll stop.
All right, yeah. I want to
There's a
big
lot.
shout out to all the mods. I got 20 of them. So big shout out to all. Yo, Chrissy Forms is in here somewhere. Chrissy Forms.
Christy Form is the mod.
She's in here somewhere. You know,
appreciation for your 20 mods.
I'm gonna go broke, but I will. I got some coming up. I'll wait till my promo time. All right. So
Wait, MC2J, man, we see you, brother. What's
the
up?
MC2J.
Wildcat.
Marcy Baby, Impressions DJ. What's up?
God,
Marcy Baby? It's amazing, by the
My
way.
DJ Dan. What's
My DJ
good?
All right, sorry. All right.
You know.
Let's get
Okay.
this back to show. Go.
Yeah, we're gonna do our promo time, and then you can figure out while we're doing that, figure out who we're gonna raid next. All right, and we're going to start with Savo. What you got coming up?
Oh.
Well, first I want to say thanks, COVA. I appreciate you being here and all that you do, not just on Twitch, but in general with this industry. There's a lot of people out there that take a lot, and I see how you be giving. And one of the things that I said to the crew before we even got on with you, I was like, man, listen, I don't even know homeboy, but I respect the fuck out of his hustle. His hustle is strong. And I've, checked out some of your VODs and some of your videos and stuff, and like you're bringing people to Twitch who probably normally wouldn't fuck with Twitch, and that a lot of people on Twitch know of, but they didn't know they know of. You feel me? So thanks for being a guest here, and thanks for just being so open and 100% right here on the strum. And then shout out to the chat. Listen, we couldn't do it without you guys, man. We do it every Monday night, 7 p.m. right here. Fired Up and Furious with the Furious 4, and I like that shit. I'm gonna make a shirt tonight that says the Furious 4.
I'm talking about.
But thank you guys for real, chat. We couldn't do it. And if you ever, any of you guys want to hit me up, you guys know it's Savo888. I do look at my messages on Twitch now because I'll be forgetting, or you can go look at the block on Instagram, DM me, THABLOCK, the block on Instagram. I post updates of the paintings that I'm working on and stuff. I never post the finished product because China be stealing product. But I'll post updates and stuff like that. So, and if you're really good, I'll give you my secret shower snap.
Wow.
Your OnlyFans,
Wow.
right?
I'm only fucking with. I'm not moving over to TikTok. It's Snapchat for me for life. Just quick shower snaps.
Yo, I'm laughing. We got 13 mods in the building. What a shout out to the 13 mods that are in the building. Yo, 360, what you got?
Oh man. Okay, so tomorrow.
Oh wait, 360. Wait, Cinema Sunday.
Savo
Cinema
Sundays.
That's right.
What time?
6
Cinema
p.m. 6 p.m. On Sunday. Cinema Sundays, where we talk about movies, TV shows, Netflix, all the upcoming stuff, all the stuff that's on right now, and then afterwards we watch some good shit. I be bootlegging the fuck out of Twitch. Feel me?
You just talked
Bootleg.
about China bootlegging and stealing.
I'm saying we be watching because you're only supposed to watch stuff that's on Amazon Prime. I'll be like, fuck yeah, I'll be shaking the dice. They ain't watching. Twitch ain't watching. Yeah, I don't fucking watch
And
whatever.
wonder why, man.
Bettina, I think it is PST.
Yes.
Sunday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Savo Sundays, 360. What you got?
So I added a new show tomorrow. I'm doing another Twitch crawl, and I'll be on in the mornings from 9:30 to 11. On Wednesdays, I'm on 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. Thursdays I'm still trying to sort out, and then I think I'm doing Furious Fridays. I
Yes,
think
you
I'm
are.
doing
Yes, you are.
Furious
Yes, you are.
Fridays.
You
And then I
know.
think I'm gonna do a pop up Sunday night. Sabo and I just talked about it. We might be doing something sexy on Sunday. Some sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Her being sexy, not. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Sabo's
gonna be
gonna be on
sexy.
the stream being sexy, and I'm just gonna play sexy music.
Listen,
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving you one of them Jamaican
Is that
tank
before
tops.
6 p.m. or after 6
It's gonna be
p.m.?
after hours, my homie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get one of them Jamaican fish top tank tops.
Oh
It's going
boy.
down.
Wow.
It's going down.
Yes.
Rage, what do you have coming up?
Friday, Fierce Friday, right?
Yes, sir.
Jeff Mombi, I know you're in here.
Oh, I know
Maybe
that
dance from home. I always do this every
I
week.
dip.
Maybe dance from home.
The director, shout out to director Jeff Mobby.
Shout out to
I
that
love
guy
doing
over
dance from
there.
home. Then I got Club X, and
Bye-bye.
yeah, that's it.
And maybe a pop up here and there.
Mm-hmm.
It'll pop up here and
Oh,
there.
Neil Jackson wants me to remind all of my friends and
You-
family here to brush your tits
You brush your.
because the one time I was looking for Neil Jackson, he was at the dentist because he was not brushing his tits.
Oh my God.
You do that too good, bro. That's the Filipino mom right there.
Bro,
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
listen,
God.
whenever she does it, I damn near pee my pants, homie. I be on the
Oh my
ground
God.
like I can't breathe. You feel me? It's
You
all
guys,
good.
I don't even speak Tagalog though, so
And she did that in front of me when I was DJing at her house that one time,
Oh,
and
money.
I froze up. I could not stop
because
laughing.
you
couldn't
were wearing
breathe.
sleeves.
I couldn't breathe.
Wearing sleeves. I was trying to be sexy for you.
I know. I
Okay,
know what
come
you
on. Okay, it's time to finish this show now. It's
Okay.
already late.
It's already late.
It's already late. I think
It's
Bertha
late
has
for
to
So-
Cobra. I
go
know it's
now.
late for Cobra.
So
And
let
what-
me.
NYC Dope, what's up? My DJ Dan, what's up?
Oh my
They're in
God.
here. They came to say what's up. Sunshine blesses you. What's up? Go ahead.
So, promo time, what we got going on the Furious channel. You know what time it is every Monday through Friday. Morning wake up show starting at 8 a.m. Eastern time. Make sure y'all keep a lock. You already know. You just don't know who's going to pop in there every day. So make sure y'all keep a lock. Let us be part of your morning wake up and your morning routine. Morning wake up show with Furious and friends. And so we got the Furious Friday Twitch nightclub that goes every Friday. And in the Club X Twitch nightclub that goes every Saturday. So make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at DJ Furious 619 to see all the details of all the DJs that's going to be showing up for there. Shout out to Dance from Home for an awesome Halloween weekend. We all really appreciated that. So they're on every Saturday. I also do the official pre-show morning wake-up show for the Dance from Home on Saturdays, going on at 8 a.m. Pacific time. What is that? Yeah, 8 a.m. Pacific time. So it goes on 2 hours prior to their first show. Now, I'm going to start a new show. New show. Starting Wednesday. It's going to be called Let's Make a Mixtape. So I owe some mixtape mixes to some people. So why not create content out of it? I'm going to do it live. We're going to create a mix from the get-go. So this first episode, Let's Create a Mix, is going to be for my big shout out to my man Greg Selko out there, for one of the executives out there, XSET Gaming, right? Repping the set. So I owe him a mix. So we're going to do that this Wednesday, starting at, let's call it 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern time. So that's what's up, man.
Oh, and don't forget tomorrow, if you have not done it, it's simple. It's very important. Please get the fuck out there and vote. If you haven't done it, if you live in California, they sent that shit in the mail. Fill that shit out, put it in the envelope, sign the same signature that's on your ID, date that bitch, and then go drop it off. You don't even have to wait in line. You just got to go drop that bitch off. But please vote, because for real, I'm tired of buying ammo, and it's a wrap, money. Like, please go out tomorrow. Tomorrow's very important. Vote November 3rd, man. Get out there and vote.
Boom.
Hey, and also, like, before we go, I forgot who did our first raid. I forgot the name, but thank you to our first raid. And then also to Dance from Home.
That was That was one of your people's.
Amani Experience. Shout out
Amani
Yes.
Experience.
Yeah,
there it
right
is.
there.
Amani
Thank you,
Experience.
Amani. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
He
and
came
thank
with
you to
88.
everybody who stayed from that raid. Thank you, Dance from Home, for raiding. We appreciate you guys.
Follow.
That's it.
Yeah,
There
please
you go.
follow.
Thank you so
Let's
much,
get a
Amani
yeah.
Experience.
Thank you, Amani Experience. Thank you so much.
All right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
shout out to COVA for attending, man. Thanks for giving us your time. Who
This
are we
was
gonna
an
raid?
awesome show. Awesome show.
Who we rated? Let's see. Oh shit. Let's see. One second. Who we rated? Hold on. One second.
Shout out to the chat though. Twin Spin with the biddies. What up, yo? But I'm gonna tell you right now. Between on the Sunday, you know what's it called? Tech tips with Twin Spin. Between that show on Sunday, between this show on Monday, and between COVA's show, yo, Tweak Music Tips. Throughout the week, you should be well equipped to know what's good here on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Well equipped, man.
You guys, yo, you know what we should do?
What's
There's
that?
There's two guys. You tell me. How about this?
Oh, split raid.
Two guys. Yeah.
He
No,
got a hype train.
we can't split. But let's see. It's either gonna be DJ Booters,
Oh wait, hold on. Spell that. It's DJ.
Booters,
It's
or
DJ
Twomp the
Booters.
Because I don't know if Twomp's gotten many raids.
Oh, you know what? Since Twomp is a subscriber of this channel,
That's what I'm saying.
Let's go fuck with T.
we're gonna mess with T-Womp out in the
We're
Yay
going
area.
to T-Womp.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
That's fam right there. So that's think
Yeah,
about
man.
Guys, we got a hype train.
it. What? All right.
Hype train.
Wait, you gotta wait.
Models and models.
Shout out to DJ Vet, man. DJ Vet done like gifted a couple different
Today?
subs tonight.
Yeah, man. Shout
Yeah.
out.
Yo,
Fuck yeah,
where's
bro.
DJ
Man,
Vet,
go,
man?
you
Yo,
guys.
Vet would have gifted sub to Amani Experience. Yo, shout out to our man Vet. Matter of fact, I spent an hour on the phone with Vet like the other day, man.
Oh,
So shout out to Vet, dude.
DJ
Oh,
Meatball.
Meatball. Oh, shout out to
Meatball
Connors.
here.
What is going on? Connors, Meatball? Oh, wow.
Hey, if you guys
Calvin
have
Cornell with the biddies.
Wait.
hype train emote, run
360
it up in
knows.
chat.
360 knows already. 360 knows.
You guys got to use that tweak music
Yeah,
tips.
here we go.
hype
I'll
train
put it in
emote, guys.
I'll put it in there. We got to get this hype. Wait, we can't leave without this hype train.
No, we got to keep it going.
Look, you got it right there.
There it is.
What's that?
right
What is
here.
that?
You got to use the hype train. Come on, all aboard.
Let's everybody. Hype train emote.
Come on, ride the
Wow,
train.
wow.
Oh, there we go.
Y'all making it rain out here, man.
I love this emote.
You cannot. You cannot.
Yo,
We can't leave this show. Look, level 3 already complete. You cannot
Right.
leave this show without getting a level 5 hype train from my man right here.
There you go.
wow.
Shout out to my man DJ Wildcat. One of my mods is in the building.
Hey,
Okay, let's keep going. I'm added to this.
Woo.
Let's do this. Look at Juice 83. Let's get this.
Hey,
Let's run
Linda.
this
Yo.
train.
Movers.
Let's run this train.
look at, oh my gosh, you guys.
Down, man.
You guys.
360.
Hey.
How's this work on the Tweak Music Tip channel? You know how to do it. Let's
Wow.
go.
That's
Let's
right.
go.
I'm
Y'all gotta
Wow.
see the Tweetest Dash with the 100 bits.
Oh my gosh, Victoria with the
100
biddies.
bits. No, we gotta tell everybody here.
I'm like speechless, like for
Dude,
real. Meatball with Meatball.
Yeah.
Meatball. What Meatball? What are you doing, man? Come on, bro.
83, 500.
Wow. Wow, Meatball with a was that a 10 piece?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my gosh. Meatball with a
Can you guys
Meatball
hear
with
it?
a 10 piece.
Yeah.
Marcy Baby
That's it.
100
Yo,
bits.
we there. We level 5. We level 5,
Hey,
dude.
363%, my G.
Yo,
Level 5. Marcy Baby 100 bits. Vince Maxino.
Victoria Rollins with 100. Yo, man. Meatball with a 20 piece. Yo,
Oh my gosh, Meatball.
yo,
Thank you.
Meatball. Yo, man.
Kool-Aid 100 bits.
Y'all gonna make a mofo cry on this bitch. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it.
Calvo.
Our sockets to your soul. I'm not gonna do it, man. Meatball.
100 bits.
Shout out to man Meatball, man.
El Connors with the subs. Meatball
With a 20 piece.
Wow, 400%.
Jeff Mobby with
Let's
the
go.
100 bits.
Jeff Ma.
Miss JB 200 bits. This is
Oh
the
my
round
gosh.
100 bits.
Oh my gosh, I never seen this.
K.
400%.
Jakey, what are you doing?
K. Cagliano 100 bits. DJ
Jinky
Vet.
with the bits, man. My DJ Dan.
DJ Vet 1 gifting a sub to Armani Experience.
Oh my God.
DJ
Twin Spin with the biddies.
300 bits, 459, my people.
Oh my God. Raph with the biddies. Meatball with more with a 1,300 biddies. NYC though 300 biddies. Virgin 100 biddies. NYC with a 300 biddies.
DJ
Rage gifting subs. Jeff Mobby 200 bits. Derek 29 100 biddies. Marcy Baby 200 biddies. Old School Small 100 biddies.
We got 2 minutes and 52 seconds, people.
Oh man, guys.
Let's keep
Oh
going.
my gosh, this is the highest I ever seen.
2 minutes and 45 seconds to go.
God damn.
I think I'm-
DZ smoking the thing 100 eccentric. Sydney, Australia's in the building. Shout out to eccentric.
Miss JB 500
Miss
bits.
JB.
Listen to me. I think I'm gonna be the honorary guest now because y'all got the.
Yes, you are the honorary guest.
We
Cova.
call it,
Oh my
we
God.
call it, we call it models and bottles on my show. I'm like, yo, this is where the models and bottles.
Chanel B with 100 biddies. Kool-Aid, my
Hey.
man. Kool-Aid with 200 biddies.
577. Look,
Wildcat with a gifted sub.
Woo, look at
Oh,
that.
Wildcat dropping a
Wildcat.
Wildcat with a 5-piece.
Hey.
With a 5-piece. Positive P.
Virgil,
Come on,
Maxino.
y'all. We
180%.
good, man.
All aboard.
Really good.
MC2J
my
man gave out a 20-piece. Did I
He
miss
said it
that?
didn't go through.
Oh.
Wow.
Yo, Nicole with
You guys are
a
amazing.
300 biddies, man.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
690%, y'all.
Yo.
Let's ride this train, people. Let's ride this train. Let's
Oh
get
my
it going.
gosh.
Can we break
I gotta drop this Cova train right here. Let me drop this Cova
Drop the
train in
COVID
here.
train, man.
Right there. Look at that Cova train.
Oh, that's what we're talking about. You guys drop it. Thank you, Rage Online. Thank you so much, my brother. 723. Let's break the 800.
Oh my
800%.
gosh.
There we go. 806%. We gotta get it.
Oh my
We gotta
god.
get that. Miss JB with the 5 subs.
NYC dose 1,000 biddies.
Oh my lord. Hey,
Meatball with 10 more freaking. Oh my God.
Hey.
Meatball.
Well, you know what that means? That means
Meatball.
that Rage needs to twerk.
Cake.
Oh, we need to get Rage to twerk.
Gotta get a twerk, man.
Rage, you gotta twerk now.
Man, you better not ever twerk again, Rage. I swear to God, bro.
Can I at least show the video? Cause
Hey.
No.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Over 1,000.
oh my gosh, Nicole with 300 biddies. Yo, my man Blitz with 5,000 biddies. Come on, man, damn.
Wow.
Y'all, you
That's-
need this hype.
That's
train.
one of my best friends right there, Blitz and shit.
Nicole Knight official 300
Oh, man.
bits.
Meatball with 10 gift 10.
Another
Man.
10 subs.
I can't even
Bottles
Meatball. I
and
can't even
bottles.
count no more.
Miss JB 5 subs.
I can't even count. Meatball with 5,000 more biddies.
Damn.
Say it
my
again,
God.
Nicole.
Percentage.
K Gagliano 1,000 bits.
Oh,
Oh,
my
that's
gosh,
crazy.
5,000. Oh my gosh, Meatball.
200.
Someone got to clip this. This is the first I ever seen this go over.
Whoa.
Wildcat with the 5 subs.
Thank you, everybody.
Miss-
Oh my gosh, hype train.
1,300%. my dude.
That's like a
Wow.
level 1,000
And
hype train. Yo,
Shower snaps for everyone. Shower snaps for everyone.
Woo!
Wait, this is the first time you guys hit this high?
yeah.
36
that high.
subs.
This is the first. No, this is the first time it's yes,
Wow.
first time it's hit this high ever on this channel to include my birthday and everything. So
I think you guys got to have me once a month or something. This was-
Yes, yes.
Or COVA,
Very
you could just join the Furious 4+1.
we make Furious 5. You know what I'm saying?
Furious 4 plus
One,
one
player.
more.
Furious 5.
I'm
You
just
know,
saying.
you know what they
you
say
know.
about the 5 fingers, right? You know, if you have missing one,
Right? It's not
if
the
you have 5, you put it together, makes it
Oh,
even stronger.
man. There you go, Kova. Look at that invite. Look at that invite.
Hey, I'm saying.
Look at that. Let that marinate. Let that marinate and shit.
Holy shit, Meatball! Thank you so
Yo.
much, man. That
Wow.
was
Yeah,
big.
my man
Everybody,
Meatball.
thank you so much,
Everybody
everybody.
in chat made
fuck
this
balls,
shit
bro.
happen. That's dope. That's dope.
Everybody who donated bits and subs, big shout out to you. None of you guys were from 100 bits all the way to the subs. Thank you so much. You guys are
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
Look at
amazing.
that.
Amazing.
You guys all made
Holy.
it together and it was all collective. So thank you so much.
And I would twerk, but it's 9:30, so we gotta go. I'm just putting it out there. I would do it. I would sacrifice. No, I'm just kidding.
Everyone got to twerk.
This was awesome. Thank you guys.
I no, literally, I am literally speechless, and I can't. I don't even know, man. I don't know. This was yeah. It was
Rage.
great. I can't even
Go
do it.
to www.onlyfans.com
Oh my
/ Big Dude Yoga.
Hey,
And
hey.
I'll give you guys 30% off on my OnlyFans.
Hey, but before you do that, make
Big
sure
dude,
you're
thank you,
following
Yoda.
Tweak Music Tips.
Hey,
Yes.
Make sure
Follow.
you're tuning in on Wednesdays and on Mondays and on Fridays for Furious Fridays.
No.
Listen,
listen,
mixologist was like, "Hey, Savo, good looking out, but no thanks on me."
Yo,
no, but listen, I want to say something publicly. Seriously, I want to. There's space for everybody on here, and I think that just the fact you guys invited me on here and opened your platform to me, it just goes to show how this platform is. And you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like I've interviewed Neil Jackson. I've had a lot of these guys on here.
shout out to Neil Jackson. I had him on.
And shout out to everybody. No, but that's what I mean. Like it's a community, and this is the one of the
That's right.
we're not competing against each other. We're working with each other. And one thing we all as a community is if we lock arms and we hold on to this and we start moving forward, we're all going to get further faster, and it's all love. So that's why I'm really happy for you guys that you guys got this hype train. I'm not taking credit for it. I'm just saying, like, I'm happy to experience it with you guys, because to see the excitement, it's like, you know what I mean? And that's one of the things that's funny, because when we started getting hype trains, a lot of people were like, yo, what's up with this thing with this hype train? Like the first 10 minutes. Yo, one time we had a hype train and it was the credits. I do this whole trailer in the beginning about my mentorship, and we were on a level 2 hype train when I was done. I was like, yo, how's it a hype train? Like, what's wrong with y'all? And they were like, but it goes to show a lot about the culture of this thing. So everybody in here in the chat who participated, you guys are a huge part of how this is going to grow, and understand that you're part of something. So, you know, Furious and the whole team here, they're taking time of the day. So all this stuff helps. StreamYards doesn't get paid on its own. The internet don't get paid on its own. And you know, they're putting in a lot of work. So big shout out to everybody here. Thank you guys for letting me be on here on your platform. And this is going to be a collaborative effort. Don't think that we're not going to have you guys on, and we're going to be working some stuff on for the future. Cool.
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely appreciate that. Like I said, I'm feeling a little speechless right now, and I definitely appreciate the entire community, especially going through the last 8 months that we've been doing this. I mean, we went through a lot. We went through the COVID. We went through my birthday. We even lost a good friend, and you guys were there for that. And shut up, Bettina. I'm gonna cry. Shut up. But even though you guys have been there through everything, and there are times like I'm stressed out because putting the production for this channel and everything,
Not easy.
you know, with the Furious Friday, the Club X, finding DJs, finding guests, and I keep asking Rage, you know, why. And I was just talking to him yesterday. I was just like, "What? I don't even know, like what? Like I'm doing this, you know. So I'm doing this. I'm trying to help people out, and everybody knows here I help everybody out. People call me, been calling me for 8 months about how to do this on Twitch, and I just be, you know, I'm always glad to help. So I definitely appreciate you guys, and it's y'all got me in my feels right now, so I appreciate that, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, but I was looking at your face while this hype train was going, and that smile, Furious. You ain't always furious.
Yeah, for real.
That was really nice to see.
Yo, Rage online, thank you so much for the follow and the sub. We're gonna be doing a lot of stuff. Everybody on here, and honestly, like I said, I love that Furious puts it out there, like the whole thing, like, oh, you're gonna take so-and-so, but the one thing that's cool about this community is we're all gonna work together, and it's not competition, it's all love. Like that's why I love that they do their thing Monday, we do ours Wednesday, we do ours Friday, and it's all collaborative. And what's cool about this community though is that it starts to become family. Have you guys?
Well, yeah.
Very.
That's
family.
the culture of hip hop, though. You know, and that's why you gotta. That's why I embraced hip hop and just stuck with it, because the culture of hip hop has always been about love. You know what I'm saying? And there's like you said, there's room for everybody to eat on Twitch. You just gotta, you know, put what into it, what you want to get out of it. You feel me? Put 100% into it. Don't put 70, 60 and hope you're going to get 100. You got to put 100% into it, man.
TZ smoking that thing. I didn't forget you, my brother. I appreciate you. That's one of my mods. He kills it. He texts me. He's on top of me all the time. So thank you so much.
Whoa, pause.
Yeah, you know what. I crack up every
Oh
time.
my god. Yo, shout out to everybody. Y'all ready to raid? Y'all stick around for the raid from a man T-Womp.
Yo, wait,
Hey,
wait.
Womp.
When you raid Swamp, you got to go in with the rage emotes, the Sabo emotes, the
All of
furious emotes. The
Oh, yo, get them emotes ready, man.
Get them emotes right. Yo,
And
y'all
tweet
gotta-
music tip emotes. Let's go.
And you got to come in hot. You got to throw in the bits, and you got to start this hype train as soon as you
right away.
You got to start this as soon as we got to get them to level 5 quick. We want to be part of it with you.
Woo.
All right, let's go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Y'all ready?
Let's
Get
go.
your
Let's go.
emotes ready. Get your emotes ready. All right, so we're gonna hit the raid. Stick around for the raid. Come in there hot. Pause or not pause, and then everybody here, the panel, just stick around while we do this. So let's do this. We're raiding now. Type it in. Raid. Was it at Twomp? Twomp the DJ. Here we go. Raiding now. Let's go.
Thank you guys. Thank you, COVA.
Thank you,
I love you guys.
Love you
Chat.
guys.
I love you guys.
Meatball. Thank you, Meatball.
Thank you.
I'll see y'all tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time. Let's go. Keep it locked. Raiding now.
Hello.
Ending broadcast now.
Boom.